or somebody can just go grab it.
Yeah. All right.
You all can.
But when are we ordering? So when we know.
We already.
Ready.
Oh, you order.
Yeah, no, it has been ordered.
We are all similar.
Live.
You can't leave when I go live.
He's dead.
Dumb whore!
Wait, Dante's coming?
Wibbly wobbly penises. There, I did it for him. We don't need RJ to do the cursed opening.
Wibbly wobbly weenuses.
Me.
Thought the first.
Okay, fine, I'll go back to being mean to myself.
Thought the first opening was Dante and Knuckles.
That is.
It's satisfying.
My favorite opening. Almost as good as Stonehenge.
All right. So where we were left off is I'm passed out on the bar, right?
Yes, you're severely decaffeinated on a bar.
We're all
You
in
have
combat.
no idea what is going on around you.
Pre-com.
I just wake up on the bar. How did I get here?
We'll get to that. How did we get here?
Yeah.
These boys and girls got to roll themselves some initiative. So that's where we end up. Let me get the. Because if you'll recall, the casino security measure kicked in.
Oh, nice. I have no idea.
I'm not on the correct tweets.
Who the hell is
Why did
that?
my phone's
Phoebe, who was that?
They're my twins characters. If I had two in the sheets, I would say
15. Number 15.
Clementine foot lettuce.
working? Shaking.
Just imagining like a cutback, this epic fight and the cutback just to. So she just
don't need that many.
rolling on a bar.
You can come down and help us.
He doesn't know where the hell she is right now.
I am currently Baka right now.
Well, let's not go that far.
I don't know where I am. What I'm doing.
There's
It's been cured.
there's a definitive lack of skill.
It's instead of
The fact that we made that kid.
Look, everyone loves the bread paladin.
Much better than the bread goblin.
Significantly, but that's a low bar.
Because of his height, isn't it?
That's fine if I feel about short jokes.
Wait, Spine Ripper has feelings?
He turns red. That's his answer.
He does that anyway.
Yeah!
Exactly.
You always know the answer. It's just bread.
bread. The answer is bread.
It's all bread.
Wait, it's all.
Wait a second, it's all bread.
It's already bread.
No, bread is not the answer. Bread is the question. The answer is yes.
No, the answer is
bread.
okay. Let's just go around the table here. Quinn, what'd you get?
19.
Right. Alice. 17. Looking good. RJ. 21. That scans. Tyler.
I'm not in it.
Oh, right.
I'm passed out on the bar.
You're passed out on the bar. We'll get to you. Phoebe.
18.
18.
That's not my
Good
fight.
initiative tonight.
So she's too badass to roll initiative.
So she's too decaffeinated.
Caffeine right now.
I have to be careful. Two C's are right next to each other.
For Zeshi, there's a health bar, there's a mana bar, and then there's a caffeine bar.
Decaf.
Caffeine bar, and it is severely depleted.
We need to get your addiction under wraps. I think we need to perform an intervention.
How did this become canon? I don't even know.
Okay, so a brief reminder. You're in a rectangular room. There is a door on the wall, kind of like if you're facing this way and there's the end, that's the only other door in the room, not to scale. It's about 30 feet away. There are 3 animated armors sitting between you. The only person who's not next to you guys is Clem, who went straight for the door before another blast of energy from the other room animated the armors ahead of time.
Right.
That being said, Davi, what would you like to do?
Oh,
These
boy.
armors just came to life.
There was a blast. You and Edma kind of felt it as almost like a particularly strong. You ever feel water pass over you when you're in a pool?
Yep.
That feeling.
Okay.
You two felt it as that. You had the tightening in your chest. Clem, you actually felt what it felt like.
Nausea.
Bit of nausea.
And
Good.
how many of you?
There are 3, and when that passed over, they all rattled and clanked to life.
All right. And now you're gonna see these armors and just go, well,
This thing.
Yeah.
they're not exactly guard captains, but they are made of metal. And I'm going to rage.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Makes sense.
Man, I suppose I'll just shoot a lightning bolt at one of the nearest dudes.
He's got
Okay.
a guard captain one.
Pizza's out for delivery.
Sick. Cool.
hungry. So they have to make
I'm
Not
hungry.
hungry.
I'm feeling.
the X
You got beat.
DC 13, and I believe they're at disadvantage because they're made of metal. Unless they're not made of metal, which is weird.
You got beat.
No, they are made of metal. Let's see.
They're made of
Red
bread.
armor.
Well, good thing for that disadvantage. They did fail. Well, this guy failed. Guy. Armor. You know what?
This dude.
Light me down.
All right, so a bolt of lightning bursts forth from your Kenku friend and slams into one of these armors.
How many guard captains is that?
It's an excellent question. I hope you find the answer.
How many guard captains does it take to know?
I'm just gonna
Maybe don't insult your own guard captain.
I'm just gonna see this lightning god hit this guy and go, ha ha! That's really cool. Fuck, I didn't say the catchphrase. Fuck.
Me. Language.
Yes.
Roll for attack. You say something, Gwen?
After my turn, I'm gonna check for pizza. The website says complete now.
Roll for it. Roll investigation.
Alice
You
is
can
gonna-
check if you want.
I was gonna. Yeah, I probably should check. I'm not the one that's in mission.
Sure.
18. Just gets there.
18.
pretty fucking high. But they are armored.
Yeah, they are literally suits of armor.
Gungnir?
No, that's a whole ass rope. This is extensively tough outside with nothing really going on inside. So, like, Serac.
It's funny how I almost always manage to accidentally paint outside of the camera.
All right.
That's all I got.
So you'll slam the glass master. I almost forgot what you called it. I'm a good DM. Into this thing and just knock one of its arms off.
I'd offer you a hand, but I don't want to give you one.
Cedric, you're up.
Okay, so layout. These armors, they are what, bunched up, spread out a little.
They're about 5 feet apart from each other.
Okay,
Yo, there's
guess,
a pizza up there.
I guess we'll wait.
Yeah, they're standing next to each other about like.
Okay, so I'll sort of crack my knuckles and go, here goes nothing, and I will bring out my echo
Okay.
between as many of them as I can. I want it to be like in their aggro space.
Okay, you can get between two of them.
Cool. All right, and then actually, that's actually a decent idea. I'm going to bring out my crossbow.
Okay.
I'm going to shoot one of them, and at the same time, use Unleash Incarnation to have my Echo make an attack simultaneously against another.
Okay. Would you like to shoot the one Davi hit, the ones he hasn't?
I'll shoot the one Davi hit, my Echo will attack a different one.
Okay. Make some rolls.
That actually.
You know your target.
The bow will be an 18, so I believe that
You will
hits.
just hit. How about your echo?
My Echo will attack with its pike
I'm sad.
and miss wildly with an 8.
I'm sad I'm not there. I have Thunder Wave. I have
4 damage to that one. The one Davi
I
hit.
have Shatter. I have so many spells I could have used against them. 4 damage?
4 damage.
Well, if you get down here before you kill them.
The arrow puts or used a crossbow, so the bolt puts a dent in it, but doesn't pierce the armor.
There.
I'm sure.
and your Echo, you're still quite shaky at controlling this thing, so not nearly the same level of dexterity with a pike you do. All right. That being said, Clem, you're right next to one of these guys because you went for the
I
door.
wanted to try opening the door anyway.
You still have the key ring.
Yeah.
You are the character with the key ring.
But there's a dude right next to me, and I'm sure if I don't do shit, he's just gonna hit me for free.
You know,
He's gonna hit
I
you rent.
refuse to say what will happen.
He's gonna stab you rent free.
He's just gonna hit you rent free. Ethan, well, you would think that, but actually he's gonna give you 2 biscuits and then you're honest gonna
You never saw it coming. By the way, those biscuits, mimics.
Oh God. Writes down tea party, but food is mimics.
Biscuit. And the tea's a tiny water elemental. This is amazing.
Can I have it make a Constitution saving
I don't see why we can't.
throw? 13?
13. Nine.
It's blind,
Would that work?
I think. You can't just
It's never been one.
regularly be blind. Well, I'm on the hard way. I'm gonna move towards the door anyway.
You're actually at the door.
Oh, well then I'm gonna try finding the key, the right key for this one, because he told me the right key for the other one. But not this one. So I'm gonna have to keep trying keys. The right key for this dice for it or
Yeah, sorry. Well, I was trying to get the
the music
music taken care of. I set it to loop and it just stopped, and I was like, "What happened?" And phone fell asleep. That's what happened. And the YouTube app doesn't like it when it gets closed.
It really is annoying.
It's quite, but
What if you had YouTube Premium?
Talking about
I mean, if you send me your playlist, we can play it through my phone. Because I got premium.
I'm a little disorganized with the music. I know what songs I want to use, but I never bother to know this. I just search them up as needed.
Big goofy. Anyway,
Anyway, yeah, why don't you?
God, I hope this game isn't fucking aggressive.
No, it's got fewer than 10.
8.
Roll me a d8.
Three.
3. The key you tried doesn't work.
Alright, well that's my turn.
All right. Edmo, that takes us to you.
The one that got me extended attack. So that
Yeah.
yeah, kind of
It is.
Okay.
That's because it is. Yeah, I find it makes better generic fighting music than some of the stuff I use.
I'll use fighting spirit, and I will stab at this boy.
Literally.
Samurai. I'm playing a big Leon and Samurai.
Big Lion Samurai.
All right, well that's a 20.
Nice.
Modern natural.
That's
Natural
Then stop checking your damn bonuses and give me double the dice.
dice.
Oh, sorry. My apologies.
You're fine. Oh, do I double the dice?
Yes, double the dice, not the number.
That is 9 plus 5.
It's 14.
My math.
And with one foul crack, the suit crumbles to the ground.
Yeah.
Just over me, just
Victory roar.
and I just see that, and I see the sword just go. Oh, hi Edma, good one.
Hello.
Hello there. Probably good thing I'm pretty short, so you can cut my head off.
Please distract
Oh, hi Clem.
the one over here.
You want me to zip zap?
Yes. Preferably not me.
She just that.
Is it the one attacking Clem? Is that one? Is it within 30 feet of me?
It's by
It's
me. It
within
has
30
an
feet,
attack.
yes. Within like 10 feet.
So within 10 feet. I'm gonna action surge. Go and attack that.
Okay, go for it.
Just mowing down like meat.
Wow. A 6 and a 10.
Shit.
Plus.
5, so 15.
I mean, it's distracted.
Is it?
By the one attacking it, yes.
Oh, yes. I thought you meant like give him a bonus. It's distracted. I'm like, what?
No.
Hasn't even attacked you yet. Yeah, this would be a good way to stop it from looking at you, though. It does put up its arms and block the strike, though.
Damn.
15 doesn't cut you.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. So, these guys will get some turns. One of them is going to take a swing at this weird apparition thingy near it. It doesn't know what it is.
What are you?
What are... That is a 23 to hit. All right.
Oh wait, she'll come back. No.
And then... RJ, what's your AC? 17. Okay. So this guy, same one, picks up the arm you knocked off the first one and cracks you across the skull with it,
Improvised weapon.
getting exactly a 17 to hit. So it's just getting there by the skin of it. Well, it doesn't have skull
Or teeth.
or teeth. So by the cut of its chin.
Does it have a chin?
Jib.
Oh, chin.
Does it have a jib?
I mean, if you can tell me what a jib is, we can discuss that.
Well, it depends. Is it a boat?
It could be if you so desired. How is my... Come on, where is it? There.
I ate it.
Well, thanks for regurgitating it. Ooh, all right.
Literally, the second you said it, he finds it.
You'll be taking 8 bludgeoning from that smack, so reduced to 4. And that's its turn. The next one is going to try to fight back against the big samurai,
Okay.
getting a 19 to hit.
Yeah.
Come at me. No, wait, that's illegal.
I hope none of you have a 19 AC at level 3.
It's 18.
I think one of my characters does.
That's fine. 18 is like kind of what you expect some fighters, and 4 bludgeoning. This one does not pick up an arm of any sort. It just clocks you in the jaw.
Yeah, okay.
I think Celine has.
And it will take another swing. Huh.
We're just the box.
That arrows for the rest of them aren't going to be good, are they? I'm burning my good ones here. That's a 23 to hit.
Shit.
So it does get another punch in. This one only deals 3 damage.
You're getting weepy.
So it gives you the old 1-2 with Baka. Not a great 1-2, but
Baka,
you know, cut it some
waking
slack.
up
There's
with
no
a shot.
muscles in it to
It's 23.
really pump it.
Frogan's
Now then, Zeshi,
Frogan.
Yes.
as you are barely cognizant, like everything's a haze, you feel somebody like carefully put their hand under your chin and lift you up just a little, and you can hear murmuring about like, should you be doing that? I don't know, man. Look, the others with her said something about running on caffeine. I thought this might help, and you can just smell a fresh cup of coffee under your nose.
Iron
Just slam, red glowing eyes.
Suck it up like a freaking shot vac.
Go for it.
He said I saw.
After slamming down a piping hot cup of joe, both barkeeps just kind of give you an odd look and just point at the door behind the bar and said, they're down there.
Thank you. She's gonna look around real quick, wondering where the hell she is, and then just go for the door anyway.
All right, I'm going to ask you now to roll initiative.
She's just able to see the guys like, thank you.
This is not my beautiful party.
You. Then just.
Thank you.
This is not my beautiful... Well, I don't really live anywhere. I keep wandering.
Initiative.
But I will.
That's a nat 1.
Max, the caffeine hasn't hit your system yet.
It's hit just enough to get you cognizant and moving, but your muscles are still like, oh, hold on there, Jethro.
Slow up there.
Whoa.
You
Oh,
think?
1. Okay, well,
Yeah.
Where's my addition to initiative?
Give it to my turn.
Wait, add initiative to that one.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, you still had your initiative bonus.
I think
Yeah, that one doesn't affect it the same way. It's just initiative.
Yeah.
So what are you painting?
A creature,
I have 4.
a voodoo
4.
creature.
Boy, oh boy.
Okay, I've got bad news. I
Here's
still
a
put you at the
torso.
bottom of initiative.
Don't drop it and be gentle on the pins.
I'm not
Um,
gonna fuck.
They break easy.
all right, for the rest of you, despite the chaos, you do hear what sounds like tired stumbling down the steps.
I think our assistance has arrived. Thank you.
Yeah, let's just.
You better finish this quick, because she's half awake and she has shattered.
Your adopted mother.
Come on.
Zeshi practically treats you like a mother. Or like a son.
What Superlick is already?
Cedric's not even listening.
One of these days, all this is going to happen, and one of you two is going to be like, Cedric, have you been listening? He's just going to pull Cotton out and go, huh? Anyway, Davi.
You're just gonna look at Cedric one day and his ears are gonna be gone.
He sliced them off.
Nuts.
Just smack me with that arm.
Mm-hmm.
Suzette.
Okay, I will roll a dexterity saving throw. It does succeed. Oh, yes.
Now.
It still succeeds.
Okay. Can't have a 1.
No, so, well, you can, but not in terms of this. So damage is damage. It will take 1.
We'll try and hit the boy, hit the lad.
Give him a smack.
16 plus 5.
That does, in fact, hit.
So 11. Yeah, 11.
11? All right.
But with 12.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna.
Oh, 12 plus the light.
Well, yeah. So it'd be a total.
Yeah.
That's that.
All right, yeah. You put a pretty decent dent in some of the leg armor.
Yeah.
Bends inwards that if somebody was wearing this armor, that would hurt a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty much all.
Hey, man. When Davi wants your attention. Right, Cedric.
All right, Cedric will go, let's try that again, and mentally remind himself to invest in some throwing weapons. And we'll call his echo back in the, right in their faces again. Take a swing at
Between the current two?
Yeah, the one
Right.
Davi just attacked with the pike.
Okay.
That is a 17.
17's not enough, Chief.
God dang it.
Gives you the old bob and weave.
Fuck it, action surge.
Okay.
Do it again.
Do it again, do it again.
Nat 20.
Fuck yeah,
Nice.
That's what we're looking for.
Roll those dice. Do you not also get
Two
to,
nat 20s.
do you not also get to attack, or is that a different?
The Unleash Incarnation is limited use.
Ah,
I choose where the attack comes from, and then I choose if I also want to juice it up.
gotcha.
So I have one more use of that and we'll saving it. All right, so that's 14 piercing damage.
All right. You know what? Yeah, I'll say you get a puncture in the side of the armor.
Ha! You'll get used to this.
Right.
All right, I'm gonna call the pizza place.
Sure. Clem. The one next to you is currently a bit busy with Edna.
Keys.
Roll it.
If I roll a 3 again, do I get to re-roll since I already know that key doesn't
Sure
work?
do.
I rolled a 2.
The lock turns.
Fuck yes!
Second try.
Going in and investigating. Is my
Second try. Okay, so you open the door, and the first thing you notice, right across from you, you actually see a wall only about 15 feet from you,
Mhm.
and the room goes that way from the door. Right in front of you are 2 guys, both with their hands bound behind their back. You don't recognize either of them. And down the hall is Rayvar with a 3rd guy berating the shit out of him. And you can hear him saying, "Are you telling me you idiots study this stuff and try to Irish for a second there.
There you go.
And tried to cause all this chaos, but you don't know how to fix what you idiots start? I told you we didn't start it. Well, fix the damn thing before it blows.
Brave up, God, brave.
Oh. What now?
Hit armor.
What are you? That defense system was turned off.
Well, it turned itself on.
He's just gonna look at the guy. Stay put. And that'll be a round, so we're gonna move to Edna.
Hello.
Oh, by the way, you can. Well, Alice is deciding what to do. You can see the boiler in front of them. It is big. It is probably 6.5 feet tall. Wide is about this wide.
Jesus.
And it just has pipes coming off of it. There's pipes running along the walls, and a bunch of them sound like they're straining.
Fuck is in there?
I realized I should have had 5 temporary hit points for when I used Fighting Spirit.
Mhm.
So I just healed 5 damage.
That's fine.
Should have had that 5 temporary.
Yeah.
And I'm
that's
going to give myself advantage on my attacks for this turn. I'm going to strike at this fucking thing.
All right.
Fuck me, a 4 out of 10.
I'm sorry, a 15 still doesn't
It
cut
doesn't
it.
count.
It still does not cut it.
All right.
Literally.
Even with advantage. Picking out some new boys. That's my turn.
Fair enough. All right. Armor number 2. Yeah, it's just gonna try to smack around this echo again. Hell yeah. Dead as a doornail. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, wait.
That is a 22 to hit. So this thing literally just slams its fist together around the head.
If you could speak, it'd be like,
And I have
this
another
thing
5
has-
temporary.
I don't know. Quinn, I've got bad news. Your echo's dead.
Oh,
F's in chat.
F's in the chat. Also, possibly F's in the chat for you because this thing's going to pull off its helmet and launch it at you.
Oh.
you went to call for pizza and came back with pizza.
Well, there's the 2. I knew it was going to come eventually. So, Cedric,
Yeah.
thankfully for you, this thing's a bit taller than you. So when it throws the helmet just goes over your head and slams into the wall behind you.
Okay.
It overshot.
It did. Then is armor number 3, who's going to try to fight back against the samurai.
Can I grab some cups and soda?
We had a city to burn.
No, that's only if the samurai had to wake up.
Oh.
Unless Zeshi's become a samurai.
Every time Edmo wakes up, she has to burn a city.
Why would I do that?
Wake up, wake up, Zeshi. Meanwhile, with Zeshi, it's just like, wake up, sorceress. We've got coffee to drink.
Wake up and smell the ashes.
Wake up and smell the beans. Anyway,
Beans.
that is, I found my bad rolls. So the first punch is going to just ricochet off of Edma's armor. The second hit
How do we get out of this?
Very carefully.
finds her chin a lot more successfully on a 23. So let's roll some damage.
Give me my damage.
Please take 8 bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
It gives you a pretty solid uppercut.
Bad. So sad.
Pretty
I
solid.
only really took 3.
Hey man, is what it is. Anyway, Zeshi, you get a turn.
No.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, sure go.
Don't know what this technically is.
All right, so Zeshi stumbles down the door drunkenly. Well,
Drunkenly?
half-halfingly,
Yeah, tiredly.
tiredly. Sees them fighting suits of armor and does the first thing that comes to mind. How close are these armors together?
5 feet.
All right, everyone make a con save.
All right.
All of them?
All of you. I'm casting Shatter.
What's the range on Shatter again? 10 feet. 10 feet.
Am I in there? No, I
You
would
two
be-
are going to be.
Yeah, I'm hanging back. Yeah.
Yeah, Clem's already ducked into the next room, and Cedric's been hanging back. So Edma and Davi need to make con saves as well as the two armors.
I'm gonna
Holy
slap-
shit!
And they have disadvantage.
I don't. Look, man, I can't roll lower than a 1 on one of these. Not my bad rolls.
That's a nat 1.
Well,
One is
You
off.
son of a bitch.
you're taking some shatter damage.
Taking some thunder.
It's alright, I still have all my healing spells.
Those that made it take 6 damage. For those that did not, they'll take 12 damage.
I don't reduce it.
No.
No, because it's thunder damage.
What do you mean? I
It'll
am
hurt me more.
Thunder not
No,
lightning.
you're lightning.
How you looking, Edma?
Okay.
About halfway to death.
All right. So
You say you're
the armor that launched its head at Cedric is blasted backwards and falls to pieces against the wall. The other one stays a lot more steady. It rattles about, but stays together. Which takes us.
And she's gonna see what you did to Edna. Like, oh, sorry, still waking up.
I'm gonna slap you for this later.
Fair enough. she's like leaning against the doorway. Yeah, just as like put sunglasses on. You got it.
You got it. All right. Takes us to Davi. Oh, sorry. Hang on. Takes us to Stick Bumpy cast times. Decides not to attack the enemies. Goes out for some lunch. Comes back. All right, Davi, your go. Oh yeah, we forgot. Canonically, we've decided Stick Burke can cast time stop.
I think I was there for that.
Oh, okay, cool. Yippity zappity. I'm rhyme for this. He doesn't make it. Taken 4 here, Chief.
A higher roll.
For Chow.
Is his mouth canonically stuffed with something?
Thankfully, he doesn't spend a turn trying to ice breath.
I'm gonna try and hit it.
Yeah, go for it.
I mean, if I were a wizard, I could give you dragon's breath.
Or a sorcery.
That's 18.
Just gets there. Man, you can put up these ACs, aren't we? We're gonna have 20 plus ACs before this.
Your AC is 18.
No, I'm not. RJ is just a good roll. How much? 15. All right, you get a pretty good smack on this thing. Put a pretty big dent in the chest plate. Full on diagonal dent. Cedric.
Sorry, the jump from a bumper car to Cedric.
I can change on a dime. Nonsense to deep.
I choose you.
Echo again, echo again, echo again.
Let's try this again.
Magic missile. Magic missile. Magic missile. Magic missile.
I can do this all day. No, I can't. That's an 11.
That does fail to damage the armor.
Fuck it, inspiration. I have it. I'm using it. I never use it, so might as. Nope, wasted it. 13.
Well, not a waste. It was an attempt.
An attempt was made.
Sure.
I'm inspired. No, I'm not.
So, Gwen.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna investigate what the fuck's up with the boiler.
All right, make me an investigation or arcana. Depending whether you want to go for the physical or magical aspects.
There doesn't really matter. They're both +2.
It's just going to change what the answer is then.
Probably Arcana, considering it's magic that's happening right now.
You know, I think that's a fair assessment.
Sir, that's a nat 20. You can see
Well, what's your mod? Oh, you just said +2.
22.
Dude, so there's the number we're looking for. I don't think you're going to lie about a nat 20.
I know.
Nobody hears a
I'm
liar.
just showing them off.
I lie all the time. That's why I get a nat 20 on every roll, even when I roll a d12.
I lie to get a nat 1.
Yeah.
Admirable. I like your cut.
For plot.
The galaxy break.
Wallace is just trying to counterbalance RJ.
We're starting to sound like Grease a little bit here. Dying for plot reasons instead.
Did someone say rats?
Possessed rats.
What?
All right, so there is actually a small circular window about the size of like a basketball.
It's like a porthole type thing.
Yeah, going to the inside, and you can see. Oh no, I'm happy. No, I appreciate it. You can see a large crystal sitting between two metal prongs on the inside with magic swirling around it. The crystal has a bunch of reddish purple veins swirling all around it, and the energy surrounding it is a similar kind of purple, red, and black mixture. And it's not going in one consistent direction. It's moving about like a hurricane. And you can hear, as you're getting closer, you can hear some of the metal pipes around it are straining.
God.
And as you get closer, one of the bolts from one of the pipes actually flies off past you. And
the person who was yelling at
is still standing there. Has his hands tied behind his back.
What is going on?
You think I know?
Well, you're down here.
I was brought down here, thank you very much.
Useless.
What was I supposed to do?
I'm ignoring him.
What, am I an artificer?
Considering it's a boiler, I'm going to consider there are ways to try and cool it down. Like valves I can turn.
Yeah, I might need an intelligence check to see how well Clem can decipher what part of the machine is the cooldown function.
I use some machinery. I don't typically use boilers.
Yeah.
General intelligence or what?
Yeah, make an intelligence check.
I'm very scared. I'm gonna use my inspiration. That's a 5.
Okay.
Or sport.
Yeah, I'll allow you to miss rerolls if it means they get used.
Yeah, like, if you only use them as advantage, they never get used. That's what I found.
Yeah, I don't think that's a problem with the mechanic. I think people just need a reminder.
I mean, you rarely know if you want to use it until you see it roll. Is the problem?
For me, that's kind of half the fun. That you kind of have to wait and is like, does this seem important enough?
Yeah.
Also depends on how frequently you expect to
I feel
get.
like inspiration should be a modifier instead of a reroll. I feel like it would be more valuable that way.
Possibly.
Anyway, I rolled a 2.
Please. Yeah, this. This thing is complicated. There's a couple of valves. Oh God, why are they all the same color?
I'm no artificer.
And the guy next to you is going to be like, now who's useless?
Who's the most?
Well, at least I can tell what's going on in there. I've seen it
It appears to run
before.
on some sort of technology. Well, you're not wrong.
It seems to be.
I might not
Kind of-
understand the mechanics, but at least I am understanding the results.
Oh, that's what you meant? I know what it's sort of know what it's doing.
Useless. Anyway, that's my turn.
All right, Edma. There's a single suit of armor left.
I'm going to stab at it.
Yeah, go for it. Someone socked you in the jaw.
I mean, I'm going to take a nap.
Would you roll really low?
11.
Do you have inspiration?
No, I don't want to use my last fighting spirit.
That's completely fair.
But don't.
All right, so that takes us. We need to remove you from initiative.
Sudden cat nap.
What? Who?
The armor number 2 that got blasted away.
Oh, shit.
I need to pull that thing out of initiative. All right, let's see here. Well,
It got shattered.
it did literally.
That one.
It'll throw a punch to Edma, which is going to miss. And by miss, I mean clang off her armor.
I need more egg.
Fuck it, it's going to throw a punch at Davi,
Okay.
Egg.
which is going to just hit.
Egg.
So let's see here.
Egg.
7 reduced to 4.
Quinn. Egg.
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 I flex my
Egg.
I flex my lightning to get 99 to my attack.
I tell me to feel.
Nope, wrong character.
Damn it.
Egg.
Honestly, that video is just what I think of when people start saying egg.
I mean,
I summon my stand journal to
We offer you some egg in these trying times.
valid.
Liquid egg.
It's the other
Liquid.
It's still going.
only for the
Whenever I hear someone say egg, I always think of
Zesha, you're up.
Like what?
the field.
We were just talking about that.
No, it's from Hat in Time because they threw that reference in there. That's the first time I ever heard that.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, they did.
All right. What do I want?
Feel lost without my pants. How dare I?
Cap needed
cheat
to
on it.
do. There's only one of them left. I don't see Clemency. I didn't see her going through the door. So I have no idea where she is.
I mean, you could ask any of the others as a free action.
True, but I'm not awake yet. I'm not yelling.
I can't think.
I mean, if she could, she wouldn't have cast.
Shatter.
Or shatter.
I'm gonna do Frostbite. Frostbite or Thunder. Frostbite or Thunder. How close is Edna's melee range?
Edma's in melee, Davi's in melee.
So
Hey, RJ.
Frostbite it is. I know. I need to get more spells than
You want
her.
some, you want
That
some
aren't AoE.
bait chunks with your pizza, RJ?
That's a no.
Yes.
I don't like I said that.
That changes things.
Mm-hmm.
What's the DC?
14.
Unless they taught me in math, 13 is not 14.
It is not. It takes 3 cold damage and has disadvantage on its next attack.
All right. Davi, you're up.
All right. I will zippity zap the final man.
Is he up or is he down to clown?
He's up.
Zippity zap, don't talk back.
Con save.
Some Yaki
Six.
text goes.
Yakety yak?
And the whole
Yeah.
suit of armor
No,
shakes
no.
vigorously as the electricity courses through it, and it collapses to the
All
ground.
right. So as it goes down, I'm just gonna go. Liberty!
You're
It's okay.
Ow.
Jesus.
Fingers.
Cedric's ears too, I guess.
Oh god, I want to have like the lizard skin thing.
Well, full palpatine, no?
Yep.
All right.
Loves fucking beat.
All right, so as the thing dies, so she's just gonna like sit there for a second, watch
Unskippable.
Dobby do his thing, and then just be like, "So what the fuck's happening?"
We're stuck inside of a casino because of a time loop or possibly some type of magical thing. We think it's in.
Do any of you know how to work a boiler?
I'll take a look at it.
I might.
I'm gonna walk into the room. So shut looks complicated. I've never seen anything like this.
By the way, Zeshi, you like reach out your hand to go grab your overcloak, and you realize you forgot to actually throw it off.
Yep. I'm still
Where is it? Where?
I'm still wearing.
I'll go up to the boiler. So what are we doing?
Wish you will help.
What check is it?
Intelligence.
Intelligence?
Or well, no, intelligence was to figure out what was the cooling valve. If you want to see what's going on, it's Arcana.
I'll let you helm it.
Cool it down, please.
Actually, I think I don't know if I can even help with this.
I already rolled the
My
Arcana.
Arcana is a -1.
It's
We were
fun.
trying to find the cooling valve.
Like Arcana's a 4.
We needed intelligence to cool it down. I need
Wait, am I rolling Arcana or an intelligence?
intelligence.
If you're trying to find the cooling valve for intelligence.
Intelligence? Alright.
No, I'm staying out of it.
Yeah, Ravar's gonna walk over. I was hoping you wouldn't all have to get involved.
I have no fucking clue.
Oof. That's a 4.
Yeah.
What's your intelligence mod?
And he's gonna be at disadvantage because he's unknown.
It's not any.
I'm gonna use my inspiration to make it a regular roll.
Make it a straight roll.
We're all using our inspiration today.
Might as well. There's been like 4 extra times. There's been like 3 times I've tried to give someone inspiration. They already had it.
Do I have inspiration on? No. I'm looking at see.
And, oh, I did give it to you once because you really made me.
You really should get.
15.
Yeah, I do.
You really,
You think
really
it's
should get
that one?
I'm gonna be like, as he's like fiddling, looking it over, I'll be like, look, Tommy, with all due respect, I don't know if this is really in your bailiwick. And
Cultists.
what?
Any motions to the 4. One of whom you actually do like.
So it's-
stick out
it's-
his head and you can navigate.
Twist the
But
valve that you pointed to.
apparently, devoting yourself to an organization about this kind of thing ain't enough to know what the hell's going on.
Well, my question would be like, Ethan, is there any like thing that says cool or cold or any like sign on it? No, okay, I'm just gonna point it.
You
You
did.
up and twisting the one he points.
Burn it down?
A little bit of cold water would probably be better than letting this continue.
This thing doesn't use water.
How do you turn it off?
I think we're about to possibly find out.
I'm twisting whatever valve you pointed at.
Oh God.
How many percent of them?
Oh God.
I don't think 15 was enough.
Do you know what happened? No, it's not good.
RJ probably does.
Especially if this one.
I do. What happens? I don't know how to make them explode. Well, my FBI agent is watching this.
Our FBI.
Agents.
Agent.
41?
For our crackheads.
21.
41.
41.
41. Okay, so at first nothing seems to happen.
Saddle plate.
And then you hear metal squeak, strain, and the knob you turn pops off.
You made it worse. You made it worse.
Maybe.
Who in here knows how to turn it off?
Basil didn't actually keep an on-site tech.
Maybe I have some muscle memory I don't know about. Let me take a look. This is not going to go well, but I'm going to give it a try.
Before you try that, I want to ask, can I do absorb elements on anything in this?
You don't think so?
All right. One of them.
Fair question.
So intelligence,
Yeah.
and actually, let's double check something. Okay, I can't even use knowledge from past life on this because it doesn't use a skill. 13.
You're like us, muscle.
I'm letting the force guide me.
And your hand lands on a knob.
Don't.
I don't know.
I don't either, but I don't. You just randomly picked one.
Look, I can't in good conscience not.
Would you like to roll me simple?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I accept the fate the dice have given me.
Shava's gonna leave the room. I mean,
Shava?
Appears only just to leave the room.
This Java appears, Geraldo.
Java
Long-
appears, start flirting with Edmund.
Little rift opens up. Java, hey, come, we have a wonderful dress for you.
Your pink dress and one. Oh no!
63.
So we needed 6.
6 more, I would have solved the problem.
6 more, and that's problem.
I'm
You win the
aware.
campaign at that point.
I'm aware.
It keeps falling off.
So you twist this knob,
All right.
and you twist it, and you realize you're not feeling any resistance in either direction.
Oh, I think I got something here.
You sure about that?
No.
Uh-huh.
Well, when worse comes to worse, you could always try hitting it.
I'll try again.
Don't know if that's a good. And then one of the
Try.
pipes on the wall tweaks and bursts, and that same kind of magical-looking mist starts spraying in.
That's
I'm,
probably.
I'm,
Not start filling the room.
I'm gonna try calming it down too, if Edward doesn't roll right now.
Guessing that's bad.
You can. 15? One of these knobs has to work. That one looks important.
Wow!
Roll me percentile.
What is that?
No, wait, 9!
Nine.
Edward, one crank and 2 more pipes on the wall start spraying out the mist.
Oh god.
I
No!
think we need some townspeople call a plumber.
How do you know?
Glenn, are you confident enough to turn this?
I want to try.
Okay,
I'm next in the line.
I feel like
Okay.
stop.
we just need to keep
Just
going.
making it worse.
17. How about that?
17.
Look,
So-
all the knobs
After
are off,
watching
it's gotta
us
leak
fuck
out.
ass.
It'll get colder.
Process of elimination.
Process of elimination.
Exactly.
Okay, you think you know which. And it's on the top of the fucking thing.
Who's tall? Oh, Edmund.
Well,
Edmund, get that one.
I can climb. And you get-
So-
I am big, tall cat lady.
It's about 6.5 feet tall. Edma's what,
6'11".
6'11". So, she's got a good couple of inches on this thing. Decent reach. As you reach over, the knob doesn't budge. Could you make me a strength check?
Yeah. First
Don't worry, I'm asking the fighter to make a strength check. Or one of the fighters.
I'm still scared.
17.
17. That's pretty good. You start cranking this. You finally get it to move little bit by little bit. And you don't hear anything creaking.
The pipes might be an issue.
And things calm. The pipes are still spraying, but you don't hear anything creaking or groaning.
We might not die.
Keep going?
That's incredible news.
You can. How much more do you want to do it?
Till I can't.
Until you can't. Okay, so you start cranking this thing.
When you try to fix your appliances yourself, and you're not like
And-
an expert at it.
You just keep going till you can't.
And it calms down for a second. But you crank, and those of you who can see the porthole, which would be you three, you see the energy inside start to slow, but as Edmund just continues to crank, it starts just going in the other direction.
Stop.
Twist it back a little bit.
Just, we are those people.
Sorry, I'm not playing that type of character.
I don't like that we rolled shit.
So you crank it back to a point where you think it's okay. Nothing's creaking, nothing's moaning. The energy inside is still moving, but questionably safe.
Safe for now?
It's good for the moment.
All right, we did it.
Is there someone in this building whose job it is to know what
He
they're
just said no, they outsource.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was paying attention to the device, not your conversation.
All right,
The plan
Emma,
was to have a Terra usually come out, visit, to check in on it.
Well, it's a bit of an emergency now, isn't it?
If you have a way to contact it outside, I'd love to hear it.
No, you don't.
Oh, I meant
You-
he was saying that's why we're not waiting.
Then no, I'm not stopping you.
Maybe we should check to see if we can at least leave.
I wouldn't you keep
Now that it's a
storing
little
those out
calmer.
and keep that in
I expect they weren't expecting.
This, but also, it's not my department.
Your brothers?
the pipe's still spewing.
He does run the place. Yes, they are.
Can I? This is probably going to be too much. Can I try to use Gust and Frostbite to kind of seal them together again? Make sure.
Just to push it back, frostbite to freeze it over.
So you don't know about pushing it back. That's like trying to blow air back into an AC, but you think Frostbite might be able to seal the pipes for now.
I just meant to push the pipe back up because it's.
Oh no, I just meant like it's yeah. Like you don't know if Gust is going to have enough force to push that back together.
Okay. And Edna already told me down, so.
I mean, I'm not saying it's wrong to not want to touch those.
Fair enough.
I'm not saying it's right either.
Specifically non-specific.
That's the DM's life.
Just keep being vague until something actually happens.
Several somethings.
And the gust won't work on the actual whatever is spewing out of this.
I mean, you could blow it around. You're not sure where you'd blow it. Because it's not filling the room. It's not pumping out that quickly.
I can sort of fix the pipes, but I need someone to push them back. Volunteers?
I volunteer.
You've already turned me down, but since you volunteered, thanks. You can push the pipes back in.
Am I tall enough to push the pipe?
Yeah, sure, I'll push them.
Can I reach? Can I assist? I guess
You're, what, 6'2"?
something like that. What am I? What?
The dog is just gonna.
David, could you do the ones on the
I
floor?
don't never specify height.
Can't
That's basically standing
Yeah.
back and biting her nails.
If not, then I'll just let Edna do it.
You would need a small boost.
Fair enough. I'll let Edna.
I'll give you a boost.
I mean, he is small. It would be, in fact, a small boost.
Would be kind of funny to see you standing on his shoulders. I know DMs are supposed to be neutral, but like,
Go on, Cedric. You need a small boost.
anyway, Matt, Alice, could you roll me a
Fine.
strength check to push the pipes you've got back together?
15!
13, okay.
The dice want me dead today.
I mean, if I'm boosting
Just a
off
little
of
bit.
Davi, can I give
Possibly, but it is, huh?
can I give her advantage if I'm assisting?
Why does never pick you up?
Well, yeah, I thought that's what we were in the middle of doing.
Small boost.
Small boost.
A little boost.
Make a check to lift Cedric.
Yes, an athletics check.
Can you
So 13 if you fail,
16?
16 if you succeed.
So 18.
18?
I'm just like precariously melting, like right there, right there.
Zashi, you and Clem are able to witness the not out there spectacle, but the odd spectacle of Davi getting under Cedric, like getting this for Cedric and just eat them.
Edna,
And with the 16, you do have enough strength to get the pipes back together.
All right, frostbite.
The pipes seal, but you can hear them straining. You're not sure how long that'll hold for.
Well, that'll definitely hold for as long as we need it to.
I'll do it again just because I can.
Sure.
Double frostbite.
Double frostbite. When in doubt, do it again.
Double frostbite. You have
So what about the other pipes?
How many are there? 3?
The 3 on the walls that burst, yeah.
2 more.
I guess we'll get them.
Yeah.
You're losing your mind.
So is Davi just carrying Cedric over?
Where are you looking at?
As soon as we're done with this, I'm getting off
Looking
the
at the
copy.
whole chicane, probably standing back because I got freaked out by the thing,
Okay.
groaning and whatnot.
Reverse next to you. Could you roll me a perception check?
Breathe, my honey, because blood is moving terribly the last.
Okay, that's that. Okay.
No, it's not bad. Modified 20.
So Rayvar has now gone over to assist because while Davi is certainly strong enough to get Cedric up, it's a pretty small area space to have a foot. So Rayvar's kind of there just keeping Cedric steady. As this is going on, you notice the guy he was talking to has scurried up on top of the boiler.
What are you doing up there?
He does not listen to you and starts twisting the knob up top.
Oi, get him up there!
Frostbite.
Well, we'll resolve it in terms of what I heard first, so grapple check.
What? Not an important.
Or on that one. I tend to have the same reactions to extremes.
So
They're
that's
very
just
similar.
like
Your athletics versus his athletics are acrobatic.
nat 20.
What's your mod?
25.
25. Okay.
25 is the total, not the mod.
That does beat his 23.
I have seen rolls that high at like epic levels.
One thing that you noticed, Plum, since you had seen this before, he's managed to, despite the fact that his hands are still bound, he's managed to get them in front of him. Weren't they tied behind his back? They're still tied. How are they in front of him? And so Edmund grabs his legs and starts yanking him off, and he just hooks the rope around the knob.
Take my sword and cut the rope.
I have an idea. If that's a little, go ahead.
Give me an attack.
You're gonna cut his hands off.
14!
So, you cut the rope. However, you cut the thing they were tied to, and the valve falls off.
Yeah. Oh,
Well, that means it won't be twisted anymore.
that's not a good thing.
You're paying for that too.
And the metal in the boiler starts creaking and whining again. As you yank this guy off the top and he tumbles to the floor.
All right. How do we fix that?
Guess
I'm gonna stick my finger.
I don't think that.
Basically.
So, Edmund, you try to put your finger in, but the pipe's like this big and your finger is like this big, so it's just... Okay, hang on, I can cup that,
I have a
and
question.
then a leak just pops out back here
Is
on your
there
pipe.
is there room enough up there for me to stand?
Stand? No.
Okay.
Sit or kneel? Yes.
Okay. In that case, I will summon my echo up there, and like kneeling in the space where it can,
Okay.
and then I would I'd like to grab the knob that fell off,
Okay.
and then use my teleport to swap places to be kneeling up there,
Okay.
and try and replace the knob if that's possible.
How do you intend to secure it? Since it was broken off, not
Oh.
pulled off.
I'll look down at Zeshi, like,
Ice glue coming up.
Ice glue coming out of the tube, Chief.
Your brother doesn't happen to have any sovereign glue on him.
I'll go check the closets. And Rayvar will leave the room.
She's just like freezing the entire.
Actually, he's gonna come back in, and he's just gonna, in both hands, he's gonna grab the restraints of the other three he had in there, and he's like, "No, you three are coming with me." As he drags them out with him. Did I forget to loop the video? I did.
Yeah, no, you gonna take the third?
What?
Since you have the third,
He's mine now.
he's yours now.
The fourth? Yeah, no, Edmund's got the fourth
I
guy.
thought there was only 3.
No, there's 4.
Okay.
There's 3 that nobody here had seen before. 1 that Clem had seen before.
Anyway,
Okay.
icy glue.
I'm gonna pick up the one that I grabbed. I'm just gonna go, so what's your problem?
We're throwing multiple things at Ethan at once here.
No worries. Again, you get you secure it. Both of you two know it's like, okay, well, it's on. There's no way this can be turned, though.
True.
Can I scurry my way up to the top of the toilet?
Give me an athletics check. And yeah, give me an athletics check. You're light enough that the pipes probably won't bend under you.
I have an idea. I don't think it would work.
15.
Okay, you managed to get up next to Cedric.
I was thinking the same thing, but I wasn't sure if it would work.
What's up?
Could I try using entangle to like secure it back together?
I mean, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a.
So
Weeds and vines.
it'll put it back together, and it might stop the spray that's coming out from the knob, but
Can't turn it.
I'm
Right.
going to take out a dagger. I'm just going to stab it into the valve. Over to the
Try and turn the dagger.
Yes, stab the dagger into the nubble that's there and then turn it that way.
okay, so you're going to stab this dagger in, and you're going to try to give it the old twist.
Yep.
Twist.
The old twist. We'll get to that because we still got to resolve Edmund's thing, and the guys.
What's your problem? Oh.
Ooh.
No.
What do you mean problem?
Fan up and flung yourself onto us.
Are you trying to kill us? Everyone.
You could have got, well, you might have gone.
I repeat, do you know what happens when a boiler explodes? Least of all, a magic one.
Yes.
Well, you're gonna be here to witness it with us if it happens.
Well, sadly, death is just part of everything.
I'm just gonna
Death
punch him.
is part of everything, but I'd rather not do it in a boiler explosion, thank you very much.
I mean, you do so. Roll me some damage.
Just straight roll the damage.
Yeah, just roll me a number straight. Yeah, because you're holding him. He's not even. Or he's got like light leather armor, but not on his face.
Five.
Okay. So you'll punch him. He'll spit out a little bit of blood. Not my fault. You all can't see the bigger picture.
Bigger picture. That's funny.
The world's already warped as it is. A little chaos is just the natural man. I can do English.
I can say words.
I can do the words in an okay fashion. What was I saying?
Something.
You're right.
Natural mana.
Oh yeah. A little chaos is just the natural way things are going to be going. Why deny that? Why try to bottle it up?
I don't know, maybe so we could all live a little longer. Enjoy this chapter of our lives, no matter what you think the next chapter is.
Got things that need to get done.
I need to find the belt.
I'm gonna grab. Are you still holding him up?
Oh yeah, I'm just kind of hold it.
I'm gonna like
I'll walk over.
just lower him down. I'm gonna grab him by the cheeks like this and be like, "You make good fertilizer."
Roll intimidation.
Blood or honey, boys.
Well,
Gotta be.
Fuck.
Blood back.
Okay, blood.
They're gonna charge me blood for not having blood.
What's my intimidation modifier? +3. So that's 16.
I actually think I forget. I might have given Zeshi a high intimidation to me. Yeah, I did. She has +6. Zeshi's intimidating.
Okay,
Clem just keeps being accidentally intimidating.
so his eye twitches a little bit. And he says,
I'm sorry, what? I'll hold my ear up to his face while still grabbing him. What'd you say?
As he leans in and whispers, "Hi, welcome to Chili's."
this is harder to do just because it's very funny to just hold my own face like that.
Show me bunny.
Should be blue. Proper.
Good. Just start talking like that.
That's the rest of the
Apanada.
English.
Well, I just went all in it.
It could.
He could.
Me, huh? You know, Baba?
I'm sorry, you said that.
Shut.
Me, no.
I
Behind me, no.
The whole table just waiting. Which one of you fuckers was that?
Anyway,
Hey.
what happens to me is of no concern. We're all just children of the storm here. And if it takes my death to let it rage, then so be it.
You won't be a child of the storm. You make a good peach tree, maybe. It's
That's nothing.
not a threat. Threats usually insinuate the chance of not following through.
I'm gonna pull out some rope and hand it to you, Clem, and I'm just gonna ask you to tie him up while I'm still.
I'll hog tie him. If you like set him down a little bit, I'll hog tie him.
Oh, right, because his hands were freed from the rope.
Yeah.
So, like, actual hog tie, like, wrists to ankles?
Yeah,
Sure, why not?
behind him.
Sure, why not?
He doesn't deserve
Once he's tied up,
They just tried to get us all killed.
I'm just gonna drop him on the ground.
What?
So 6 more of the pipes behind the boiler burst violently.
Oh, Jesus. What are you guys doing up there? Have you fixed it?
Davi's just like,
What's going on?
so Davi, as you had turned it, the reason that took so long is because you were pretty sure you had calmed it down. You thought you did. You thought you would decrease some of the pressure,
You turned
reeled in some of the coolant, but
I'm watching the porthole, see what's going on again.
the magical energy inside, which is now starting to give the two of you a bit of a sickening feeling. Nothing yet, and that could be concerning.
Cool. Is there something inside this boiler?
Yeah, there's this big crystal structure held in place and a bunch of magical energy swirling around it.
Did somebody get inside the boiler?
I
You-
wouldn't do that.
Can I take it in?
I wouldn't do that.
Would you like to make an
Oh my god.
Bobby?
Dobby, let's talk about this.
RDTV guy.
You're basically gonna release everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna just kind of look at all you guys and say, you guys probably should get out of this. I'm going to do something.
Dobby, 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 Dobby.
What are you doing, David?
I'm just gonna go, don't mind me, sister. It will be fine.
I do mind.
I can't help you. I don't have anything that can shield you from this.
It's fine.
It might kill you.
As you're talking, Davi, you feel a rumbling and an increasing pressure behind the dagger. And as you're talking, a large amount of that energy blows out and actually tumbles you off the top
So I
with
grab
such
my
force.
pipe and try and not fall.
Embrace
Give me a dex check. Dex save.
Dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw.
Wait,
Whoa.
Donnie,
Whoa.
Whoa.
let me do it.
Whoa.
Oh, because the echo.
Because I can get away.
Alrighty. So yeah, I gotta I think.
You managed to catch one of the pipes near the middle, and you're just kind of dangling there now.
I'm gonna lift myself up. Alright. I will make entry point, Sidwick.
This is only gonna get worse. Everybody vacate the room.
All right.
You will go in. Just
Why don't we have Cedric's freaking copy do it, not you?
It has limited utility, but there is one thing it can do. I'll summon it. It'll leave with you. Once I need to get out, I can get out, regardless of the distance between me and it.
Please.
I will be fine.
How does this something know?
No, we're going with that.
Oh no, but somebody needs
Two
to
more
leave.
pipes burst.
No time for arguing. Get out! And I'm going to take my axe and I'm going to cleave into
I'm
this
running.
thing to try and make an entry point for Cedric.
All right. And to be clear, what you're trying to do is what
Dex save at
destroy the
disadvantage.
thing that's inside it, or
Dex save.
Dex save at disadvantage.
what is
Shouldn't
the
I not have disadvantage?
because of danger sense?
Danger sense.
Straight roll.
Okay.
That's what I mean. Is
Yeah.
I'm telling you disadvantage. If I told you straight roll, you'd go, "Oh, I have advantage." So if I tell you disadvantage, you know it's a straight roll.
Hope you need more epic music for this.
Yeah.
Davi,
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Up to you.
you're just smart.
you make me no Quinlan. You drive me to drink.
Curse that Quinlan boy! He drives me to drink.
To clarify the plan, what is your end goal in this
My
circumstance?
end goal is to make an entry point for you into that.
Well,
That's not an end goal. That's your goal.
that's
right
step
now.
one.
What is that going to achieve?
To allow Cedric to get inside to get to the thing.
and
and
do
do
what
what?
with it?
Break it.
Okay,
Destroy it.
Good. I wanted to make sure we were on the same page.
If I don't have
Avada Kedavra.
So,
my thing for free.
Davi, 18's pretty good. However, you've just taken a pressurized system and put a hole in it. 18 is not enough. You fly off the top of this thing quite violently.
I am going to, as I get blown up, I'm going to rage.
I want to try and catch him.
You're gone. You're
I
gone.
didn't leave.
You didn't
I
leave?
never said I.
I just
didn't
didn't
say.
say you were
The
running.
only one who said
It
they're
was just,
leaving
it was just us two.
those two.
I waited on purpose.
Yeah, deck save.
Dex save.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not actually cool with that. Bonus will be.
A tiny quacking kind of changes the mood.
All right. 3. Let's do 5.
Is this Super Mario Galaxy?
No, you're in the right series.
Super Mario Galaxy 2?
Davi baps you in the head. You're not going to take any damage from it, but he baps you on the head and falls off behind you. So you've at least slowed him down.
Are you okay?
Oh. That was.
Edma slowed your momentum enough, you won't take it.
Okay, so I'll just.
There may be an issue. How far is the door from the boiler?
About 60 feet.
You're gonna have to stay in the room.
If my echo is ever 30 feet away from me at the end of my turn, it's destroyed.
So you're gonna have to stay within.
And all three of you watch as this newly created gash spewing out the energy just continues to swirl and just generally move in bizarre, almost unhinged patterns until eventually there's like a little start of something. What looks like normal steam, and it keeps growing.
In the room?
Yeah, in the room near the boiler.
Like-
Until there's like a silhouette, maybe 6 feet tall ish. 7 feet tall.
What I can do is give myself a head start.
And it's moving on its own.
The spirit?
There's a spirit in the
I
board.
didn't say anything about a spirit. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Leave.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Us two.
Yeah, why not?
I mean, we're just outside the.
It'll put you. It'll let me know where to put you.
What did I roll? Is that a 12?
Oh, right.
Can I say before that I'm getting my echo 30 feet away from me? To like 30 feet towards the entrance. Just on the edge of that.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
Plus 3?
Plus I have 14.
15, 16,
Five
17, 18.
19.
Same thing I got last time.
Yeah, I got a lot better than I got last time.
okay, so
Not gonna now.
we're just gonna go down the line here again. Let's go in reverse order. Why not? Phoebe.
18.
18.
Once again.
Tyler.
14.
14. RJ said 19. Matt. Alice.
Not 20.
Mod 20.
Is that the mouth?
Quinlan.
No, it's the chest. Here's the head.
Okay.
Oh, yo.
It's separate, so it can paint is separate and then attach it. And it's
He's got that fun mouth.
Put this piece.
Oh, yeah. Like the eyes.
The button eyes, one of them's falling out.
Yeah.
That'll be fun to paint because I've got this stuff,
Mm,
which looks like wet blood.
You're first.
I don't know why the face kind of reminds me of the
Just a
guy.
big frog boy in
Gray
front of
Man.
me.
Yeah.
From what?
Gray Man.
Oh,
You know what I'm
I
talking
haven't watched it before.
I
about?
will give myself advantage.
Okay.
You'd have to show me a picture.
At this point,
Okay.
dab of the boy.
He's good.
Does a 16 hit?
That's pretty much exactly
It
it,
does.
except a little more
Fantastic.
button eye.
Yeah.
Roll me
Slightly
some
different
damage.
top hat.
Mhm.
Will
You got the ears.
Yep. That's exactly what I started thinking about it when I saw the ears.
7
What do you
was
think? Pretty,
Fine.
spot on.
12.
Well, all right.
Yeah, money, money.
Yeah, you managed to get a decent cut in this thing. The steam closes back up, but you're pretty sure you heard it.
Same guy.
Oh, it looks a little more fucked up in the previous picture.
Yeah.
And then hurts. All right. Dobby.
Marty raging.
Mr. Obama, he's dead.
So- I will zippy zap the steed.
Okay.
Where's it from?
It succeeds.
We will take 3.
All right.
I'm gonna try and hit it.
Go for it.
Is it Odyssey?
Nope.
I also got a 16.
That hits.
Maybe like Paper Mario or RPG.
Ooh, let's go. So that's
I'll tell you soon enough.
There's like 90 of those.
17 damage.
Super Mario Sunshine.
He's not super nice. Sunshine, I can tell you that.
You cleave into it. Glenn, you hear a commotion going on back in the room.
I'm crying.
Crying is a free action.
3. But you can't cry for help.
Oh. Poke my head back in.
So you see the boiler damaged, spewing out more energy, and you see this steam creature? Spirit? Elemental? Mm-hmm.
Where's the guy with the glue? No, I'm going to the glue.
I don't know if they actually
It's not here. He said he said he'd go check.
Chill touch.
Okay,
Yes,
so that's
'cause it's a cantrip.
That's a save.
Reach spell attack.
Chill Touched is the most misleading spell name.
Yeah, it's not chilly, nor do you touch.
Nope.
It's necrotic.
Range.
This thing keeps fucking falling out of my hand. It's a 4. No modifier is
know
gonna
it.
help that. That's a 9
Just
total.
makes you.
I'm afraid you're having trouble kind of seeing where the back of this thing is. Its lack of a fully corporeal form is really throwing you off here.
That's fair. I don't think I can really be my bone.
Alright. So, let's see what happens. Uh-oh. Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
Okay. So, from the pipes on the wall, which have broken again,
God damn it! I just fixed those.
the energy starts spilling out, and from some of the energy forms these little. They look metal, but you don't think they're actually made of metal. They kind of form out of the energy almost, and they look roughly metallic, and they've just got steam leaking out from these cracks across them. Little imp-like creatures with small pointed ears and beady little eyes.
Imps.
Not imps, methods.
And they start bouncing around.
Does it look like shit's gonna explode?
You're not sure about exploding now that there's all these holes in it, but however, from the main boiler also spawns 2 more creatures.
Oh, God.
Not the same creatures, mind you. These ones form out of what seems to be, again, almost a steam-like substance. They look a lot more steam-like. They take on more of a flying imp form. Small, long noses, little wings.
That's it. We're gonna die.
Challenge.
We're gonna die. I haven't had a chance to heal you yet.
I can do that myself.
Not for
Alright,
very long.
that's that. And then it is the big monster's turn.
Gonna eat your soul.
Swallow your soul.
So it's going to, it doesn't really form the arm, it just kind of comes apart from the main body. Take a swing at Davi, and with bonuses, that's a 22 to hit.
That's a miss slap to you. But
Oh,
Oh.
it's a long dice.
Cedric. I was saying it's the heart with all the metal in it. Is that Cedric?
Davi, as this thing swings down on you and it passes over, it is boiling.
Oh,
And you're going to take 11 fire damage.
you're getting the steam clean.
Yeah.
Yeah. The little squeaking sounded weird until all these little things started spawning. And then it's going to move through you over to Edna.
Do I get to hit it?
You two were pretty close. She almost caught you. So no, unfortunately, it does not leave your threatened square just because of how close you two are together. It gets an 18 to hit.
Oh boy, that's exactly enough.
All right,
Deal me some damage.
I will. How does 13 fire sound?
Oh,
Rhythmic owl.
As it passes its arm through you as well, and again, boiling hot.
I feel
It's like it came out of a boiler.
Almost. Crazy how that works. Anyway, it's your turn.
I'm gonna start off with a second win.
Seems like a good plan.
And then run away.
No. 9 plus 3, so I will gain 12.
It's 1,000-year door.
It's the s'mores.
And
he
then
knows some shit.
I watched Charlie 5.
No.
This YouTuber that does like cinema wins, but he does it from games, and he does like all the Sonic and Mario games, and he just did the entire RPG franchise.
No kidding.
So
Nice.
I'm gonna stab this thing.
Go for it. Give me an attack.
1,000-year door, color splash, the
21.
sticker star.
Hits. Some damage.
Fantastic.
Just about it.
Yeah, it was a process looking for this music. I thought, steam train. Let's see how it sounds. And I listened. I was like, this'll work.
11.
11. All right.
I could use just a tiny bit of help.
You cleave a chunk out of this thing. You've never fought one of these things before. You're not sure exactly how much a chunk it is, but it's a chunk.
It's enough.
It is enough. Dangerous damage, as they say in mine country.
Which country would that be?
Damage punch.
DM country. Cedric, you're up.
All right. Well, I came here to do a job. I'm gonna call out my. Well, no, my echo is standing on the edge. My echo will pull out the crossbow then.
Living on the edge.
I will stab at the thing in the like the main thing,
The big one.
the big ones. Yeah.
Big
Okay,
team.
so
The big.
one of the little metal-looking guys is near you.
Okay.
You would leave it set in square, is what I'm trying to tell you.
Oh, I see. I'm a little unclear as to like the.
Okay, so you were a little further back. So one of them spawned near you. One of them spawned about.
I'm on the boiler.
I thought you're. No, that's right. You were on the boiler. Okay, so it's next to your echo.
Okay, the echo, which is
The little guy is next to your echo.
which is 30.
The other little guy is currently next to not a whole lot. That does mean you're near the flying ones.
Okay, hang on. So I am okay.
So there's two floating like in front of the boiler, which you're sitting on.
Right. Where's the main one?
The main one is about 10 feet over by these two.
Okay, so not near either of us.
No, not near you or the
Okay.
echo by.
In that case, my echo will stick with the pike, and 30 feet back will take a stab at one of its targets, and I'll unleash incarnation and attack one of the metal ones as well.
Okay, so your echo's going to attack one of the little metal guys, and you'll attack one of the flyers.
Right. But
Okay.
whichever it was.
Yep. Let's do echo first.
Echo. Yeah, it's a 21.
That hits.
It's a D10. Oh, nice. That is going to be 12 damage to that guy.
12 damage. That's pretty good.
And then my swing will be a 13 to hit.
13 so it hits. That hits. Give me damage.
Excellent. Nice to have things that have little less armor. Like, are not literally armor. That'll be 10 damage.
You know, it's funny when I spawn a bunch and it's almost like I'm not going to give them all. I almost know what I'm doing. All right, you put a stab in this thing. Doesn't kill it, but you do jam through one of the wings, and now it's kind of flying lopsided. Anything else?
I'm good.
All right. Miss Witch.
That is Twitch.
That is Witch.
All right. What's the radius on this? God damn. AoE spell. All right, so I can't do it on those two numbskulls because those two numbskulls are in the way. 3, actually.
Well, Cedric's over on top of the boiler.
Still nuns.
I want to do the steam ones though, but yeah, whatever.
The flying steam guys or the little metal guys?
They're all steam. Some are flying, some are metal.
Well,
Yeah.
some of them are they all steam? Or I thought
Well, the metal guys are like spewing steam. So the flying ones are the ground ones. Because one ground one isn't within 5 feet of anyone currently. And the other's just by his echo.
all the
And
flying,
the two flying ones are next to Cedric.
the big flying ones inside.
The big, not really flying, but is between these two, yeah. That's the funny thing. Moving to Edma did put it right between them. So, you know, I never said this thing had a brain.
All right, so in terms of AOE, I can only hit one of them without hitting someone else.
Without hitting someone or something. Depends on how much you value that. Go.
I'm not going to waste the AOE spell just for hitting one of them. I'm going to do. I'll try Frostbite. See what that does to Steam. On the one that's by itself.
The little guy by himself?
Yeah.
Sure, that's a save, right?
That's a con save.
That's a con save. That's a not.
That is a no.
Same.
That is a 1.
That's a 1?
That is a 1.
And it's frostbite?
Yes.
So you cast, and the little guy starts getting ice on him, and you hear it sizzle, and the ice kind of crack along him, and he starts hopping on and running in little circles. He takes 2.
So
Keep doing frostbite.
So if there is a chance, I am going to try to do ice knife in the future.
Wouldn't be a bad idea. All right, let's see here.
just if I get a chance not to shred Edmund again.
Probably a good idea. All right, so much like last fight, you guys get a block, they get a block, except for the boiler. The boiler and the big guy rolled okay. Rest of the guys did not roll so well. So let's go with the first little metal thing, which is going to try. With a 16 to hit the echo.
That is its AC, so it is dead.
Okay.
Dead. Not big surprise.
So it throws a little blast of steam out of its hands and swipes your echo out of existence.
How many of those do you found?
Another one.
A lot.
It comes back to me every time.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry. Just as a recall, every time it dies, you see it like disintegrate and then fly back into Cedric's chest.
Oh, by the way, I did remember to take off my dress and kick it behind me.
Oh yeah, no, you're on full cylinders now. That caffeine hit the bloodstream. Speaking of Zeshi, that second little guy with the ice is gonna hop his way over to you.
All right, bring it.
He wishes to give you a poke.
Okay.
He's got a 22.
I laughed. I hurt.
Pain. You will take. Not the best roll. 4 fire damage as he runs up and just slaps you in the shin and just sends the steam all across it.
So she's just gonna look down at this thing and be like, rude.
Yeah, these things are about the size of Davi. Not very big. All right. Then one flying one is going to find its way to Cedric because he stabbed it. Ooh. Okay, it gets a mod 20.
Oh wait, I just thought there's a. I don't know if it's in count for it, but it didn't fail the frostbite, so that would be disadvantage technically.
Oh, yeah, let me roll again. I'm going to keep the mod 20 for you said. Okay, we'll get those hit points back. Ooh.
I keep forgetting the frostbite.
That's okay, so do I. So because it's small and it's not exactly subtle with its windup, you just kind of lift your leg out of the way like, don't touch me.
No, can't touch this.
That's right.
Don't touch me. However, the flying guy is going to touch Cedric. And by touch, I mean rake its claws across him. For a total...
Gently caress.
Independent...
Violently caress.
I mean, it's a scratch. That is 2 slashing and 1 fire. So 3 damage. 3 damage. The second guy is actually going to try to fly away down the hall. Attack of opportunity. That's me.
That's a 24, Chief.
No, you're further down the hallway. 24, you said? I mean, yeah.
That's a 14 damage.
Normally I say roll, but yes, you don't need you don't need me to tell you to roll. Yeah, you put a pretty big hole in this thing.
No, you don't.
Its lower half is kind of missing now, but it does groggily make its way over to Edma and fails to actually do anything outside of just.
Oh, do you wanna?
What are you going to do? Bleed on me?
Yeah, you did quite significantly. Removing a creature's lower body does that. All right, so that's that. So then we move back to. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Evan. I was like, what is that? Oh, that's not the initiative line.
This thing just walked up and tried. I want to just take my sword.
This thing's flapped its way over and just tried to claw at you.
I just want to pull my sword up and cut through.
Give me the attack.
That didn't land anywhere. Okay. 22.
Absolutely.
10.
So you cleave it through this thing. Could you give me a dexterity saving throw?
These things
Yeah.
explode.
Oh god.
Oh, yeah, methods. That's a method one.
Oh god.
Why did you pull my face?
I forgot.
Funny considering it was the first
Well,
one.
it's going to be an 18. 2. So I'm on 20.
Okay, so it explodes into boiling steam. However, you have the uncanny ability to just be like, chink. Uh-oh.
I don't want to get wet.
Predator sense. So you're like, wait a minute, I remember.
Can't hiss in front of us.
Right then, Edmund's like, wait, I remember these things. Oh, God!
Wait a minute.
No!
I'm sorry.
It's an excellent question. It can't answer because it's dead.
Dumbass. Let's see.
Dobby, you're going to have to get off your phone and tell me what you're doing.
Smash it.
Thank
I know
you.
you're listening. I'm just ripping you.
I mean, he could rib me for painting.
Cash.
But I've been doing this too long.
The big thing.
I've ribbed you for doing more.
In front of me.
It's right between you two.
Again, I've been doing this too long.
Needs to make a dex save.
A dex save. Cut. How's 13? All right. Have it up.
Can't have a 1.
You can't have a 1, so unfortunately, you can have a 1, you can't have a 1. Have.
I can't
Have. You can have.
Okay, so to explain mathematics.
Hey, Matt.
I don't know, man. Sounds like you need to roll twice as many dice.
13, and then it's another 15.
Another 15.
Let's go.
Number 15. Last master
The
taxes.
last effect on your Burger King burger is someone else's
Number
number.
15.
And as it turns out, that might be what you get. After an anonymous 4chaner posted this image to a thread.
Why do you know it so well?
Fine, you're up.
Welcome to McDonald's.
It's a thing. I thought it was funny, so I memorized
I
it.
want to see my wife.
Please.
I can't not.
No, you're fine.
I don't know what I can do that would be fucking useful.
Can I get some healing?
Yeah, you want some healing? Okay.
Might be halfway to death, and I don't want to see my master just yet.
You're healing, you have a boomerang, you have a thorn whip. Come on, here's options. There's options.
Use the whip to throw me across the room.
Hmm.
Speed!
Looks at Satyr, looks at the Leon, and I don't know if this is going to work.
It's a great combo, I swear.
I swear to God, this is going to be great. You're part animal. I'm all animal.
We've got this in the bag.
About how far away am I from Ed?
Probably. He was probably halfway down the room, 30 feet.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to cast Healing Spirit in the same space Edna is, and you see a little bird just laying on your shoulder, made of like this ethereal light.
I'm gonna try and look.
Don't
Eat it.
don't do that.
Eat the healing spirit.
I don't want to eat it. I just want to.
And it heals you for 5 hit points.
Healing is healing.
Healing is healing.
So you moved into one of them? So I'm the only one by the door.
No, I think you're both by the door. I think Edna was just in
So
range.
it's got 9 points of healing left.
Fantastic.
And it's just gonna stay on you. And this is concentration, so I'm just gonna vibe back here for a little bit.
Actually, I think you're almost a little further than
Me?
Yeah, well, I do mean a little.
Okay. Why are we?
Because you were trying to run damage control when this shit hit the fan.
Oh, I thought we both left.
I mean, you did.
I put my head back in at the beginning
All right,
to try
so,
it.
let's see.
Shouldn't have to remember.
Cleanse turn.
I'm currently reading.
That means it's the boiler.
You can do it.
Boilers. The boiler gets it for.
Boiler demon.
Boiler. The boiler man?
What do you think spawned the monsters?
Boiler demon.
I mean, I have to assign this a point somewhere. Yeah. Okay. So the pipes
Or calling.
whine. You know it, Danny boy. The pipes whine and bend, and one of the pipes over near, closer to the center of the room, also bursts, and forming out of the magical energy flowing in is another one of those little metal guys.
Fuck. Kill the big thing first.
I think, did someone say shatter?
Yes.
All right.
I don't like that.
Okie dokie. All right.
It's scary.
What the fuck?
Wait.
What?
What the fuck?
Evil Mickey.
I don't like you. Nope. No,
Alright.
okay, I'm gonna go now.
That's that. Next is the big steamy boy.
One steamy boy.
One steamy boy who's gonna take a swing at Davi and not hit.
Good. That thing does a lot of damage when it hits.
It will also take a swing at Edma. And roll even worse.
Huh.
Good.
Good.
After them.
Yeah. No, Alice is in the bathroom. Edma's standing in the hall.
Edma left to go to the bathroom. That's why it didn't hit.
God.
You're good.
You're dead.
Where we at?
You're dealing with a missed attack.
You've been instantly hit by a bowl of oatmeal the size of an 18-wheeler.
That takes just a second.
die, and you
Did I
got
take any
it. and
damage?
get 6.
Oh, no, I missed both its attack. I missed him and I missed you.
It's a force of 5, don't
You know, I still have one
Five
thing,
rolls of
at least
open.
one thing in front of me.
What?
My echo's gone.
Yours is gone, but you have the one thing still hovering around you.
And is there, are there, what else is there? Actually, where's the big one?
The big one's about, at this point, like 30 feet down the hallway with these two.
Call my echo out within 15 feet of me, and no action required to move it up to 30 feet to chase after the big one.
Okay. Okay,
I
I
thought
see you.
I thought you were at the
I'm at the boiler.
so how are you 30 feet from the
So this thing's about halfway, this hallway's about 60 feet. Those three have found themselves roughly in the center. He's at the far end on the boiler. You two
Oh,
are
I
at the
thought
far
they
end.
were all at the board.
No.
I
No, they were until Davi got launched off and Edma had been leaving, turned around to try to
That's
catch him.
right, okay, I remember.
I basically can do my melee attacks at a range of 50 feet, 45 feet now. 50 counting my reach weapon.
All right, let's do it.
That's almost a crit, but not quite.
Well, This ain't horseshoes and hand grenades, so I'm afraid you're gonna have to roll normal damage.
Borderline critical.
Was it a 19?
Isn't that 19?
So
That
If only you were a
means
champion
that,
instead of an echo knight.
And then I wouldn't have been able to make the
That's
attack.
everyone's favorite
But that's
subclass.
14 damage.
14.
Again, rolling max damage a lot.
I mean, yeah, that's good damage.
I rolled a 1 on my damage several times.
Yeah, you take a pretty big. Your echo takes a pretty big cut off of this thing, and the steam is having a hard time reconstituting the form at this point.
For lack of a better term, Cedric is pogging.
Hog town.
This echo is good shit.
Nice.
It feels useful.
I was about to say, I was passing around. I didn't see it.
Yo, pass the boom.
Rusty iron spear.
Nice.
Yes. That's delightful. All right, let's see. Who's after Cedric? Look. Am I reading my handwriting?
Maybe not.
No. Oh, look, it's Zeshi.
Zeshi?
Yeah.
Zeshi. Alright, so
I'm looking at these notes and I'm realizing I actually might have fucked up and given Edma a second turn. Last round. Oops. Whoops. I'm hoping that's not what happened.
Alright, are we agreeing that this boiler wants to die?
Yes.
Well, that's what we're doing.
Well, the steam too. The big steam monster.
Yeah.
The boiler works as well.
Mr. Biggenstein needs to go.
Well, I'm gonna go for the boiler because if I go for big and steamy, I'm killing both of you.
Oh,
No, both.
never mind. Yeah, go for the boiler
It's
then.
my echo that's at Mr. Biggenstein. That's fine.
Well, it's your echo, but it's also Davi and Edna.
Right.
So you're going to cast a spell on the boiler?
Yes, I'm going to scatter.
My God. I'm on the boiler.
Goodbye, Cedric. It was nice knowing you.
Roll.
Shit. Am I rolling? On?
Yes.
Go ahead and just roll the damage and we'll see who takes the next, who takes full.
Yeah, he takes half damage.
That's 14, my dude.
You just made it.
Oh.
You just made it.
You'll be mostly fine.
Like, Zeshi, what are you doing? Zeshi?
Zeshi.
As Zeshi's just like, just
Zeshi.
pointing a finger gun at the boiler, and Cedric's like, all right, that'll do that, that'll...
What are you doing?
What is that?
All right, Cedric, you take 8 thunder damage, and everything else takes 16.
16, all right.
It's all right. I have other healing
You
spells
mind?
up my sleeve.
Right side, you dealt 16 to the boiler.
Get off the boiler.
I didn't even have to roll. It's a boiler. It doesn't have
I was gesticulating.
Doesn't have a cause.
Sliding.
So yeah, there's just this deafening break, and Cedric, you almost lose your balance off of this thing.
Oh.
All right, do either of the things next to the boiler hit or no?
Oh, hang on. One of them is next. It fails. Let me see how much health it has. So
I kind of like that she doesn't give a fuck about
the
friendly
good
fire.
news is,
She does, otherwise everyone would be dead by now.
I was about to say she probably would have shattered the big thing. Well, I think she's picking lesser of two evils. Good news is, it's dead. The bad news is it was in his melee. So attack save.
Make a dex save.
Zeshi has popped the flyer.
How much health do you have left?
Those.
How much health do you have
Oh
left?
wow, 17.
All right, yeah, you're good. As you're just shaking around, you're like, and you just hear a burst next to you, and just steam blows over your face, like inches away. And you're like,
The Matrix.
terrifying.
When will you learn that your actions have
I have all AoE spells. What do you want me to do?
All AoE.
That sounds like a
no
you problem.
focus. Only max damage.
I don't care how big the room is. I cast fireball.
Yeah, I didn't ask.
There is no iron team, but there are 6 eyes in. I don't care how big the room
There's
is.
an iron.
Yo, hurry up and get twin spells.
There's no iron team, but there is a me.
What?
Hurry up and get twin spells.
Twin spells. I almost
Almost.
did
It's a tuba.
I almost did take that.
Edma?
That's like Etna.
Team.
Enema?
What did I take? I took a feat.
It's almost Edma.
Okay.
Well, it's not a feat, it's meant.
I'm sorry.
So,
I said enema.
Edma.
okay. So, Zenshi, if you recall, there's a little steam goblin, not literally a goblin, but a little steam monster at your ankles.
Yes.
He just crit.
Okay.
Oh fuck.
Getting crit off the light.
Jeez. You need two more.
Oh wait, twin spell?
Yeah.
I have that. I forgot I had that.
Sashi!
Actually, this thing just straight up grabs your leg, and
Yeah.
the steam coming off of it and its body are just boiling hot.
Oh! I got that for the specific reason because I had all AoEs.
When
You
you
are a
build your character
sorcerer.
well, but forget how you
Use
build
your
your
meta
character.
magic.
RTFS, read the fucking sheet.
To be fair,
Now, let's add insult to injury here. You're taking 14 fire damage as he
Ow.
grabs your shin.
I deserve that.
Tyler's
You
basically
didn't
on
have to have my
self-flagellation
elbow.
right
No.
Yeah, that's kind of how that goes.
All right.
What are you? An idiot.
So we got one person wrecking the property for no reason. We got another person forgetting how their magic works.
Listen, I can understand forgetting.
You
how
got one
magic
guy
works
having
when
a
you have
shady one
15
jump
different
for him.
characters. But as far as I know, you don't have 15 different characters.
Great. All right. So,
Tyler.
This is my first sorcerer, and to be fair, this is only the second fight where I'm actually using
Meta magic.
magic, which I haven't actually used yet.
so to the top of the round. Oops, fuck.
I have twin spell and careful spell.
Yep.
So what are those?
Both very useful.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Twin spell takes a spell that could target one thing and can target two things.
Actually, can that work with AoEs?
No. That has to target a creature.
That might have been useless then.
But careful spell does.
But careful spell allows you to choose people to be unaffected.
Amazing.
Yep.
So useful.
Yep.
Anyway, so back to the top.
Yeah.
It is actually not Edma's turn because the new little guy got a 22 in initiative.
I'm gonna kill
You might, but first he has to try to slap Dolly.
Don't
him.
slap.
You trying to slap my
Hey, I said try. Let me do some quick maths here.
And Q dog, it's you use the spell sorcery points as for the level of the spell. So it actually does
Duffy, it tries to grab you, but only ends up grabbing the lizard hide on.
Oh, your lizard hide. No.
Let's go. No.
Gango.
All right, now it's Edma's turn.
All right, what? As starts grabbing onto his lizard hide, I'm just gonna thrust over it, stab it. And let's
Give me an attack. Let's see how you do.
16?
That hits.
6.
Right.
You take a little off the top. A little off the top.
Get off. And then
What?
I guess that'll
and
be it for my 10.
And it hisses like a little
And it's
demon.
I can hiss.
All right, that's Edma. So we go to Davi.
Red door. You want to take black?
Buffy.
Big and steamy. It's still up.
He's still up.
Like a kid text.
I'm upset at myself because it took me that long to figure it out.
I was say, I'm not apologizing for making that reference.
You don't have to.
13.
All right, that's the number.
Yep, so it'll take half.
I mean, you can have a 3 to a 1, I guess.
It rounds up, so 2.
Or 2, but
Damage rounds up. Okay, yeah, you put a little bolt through it, and again, the steam's having trouble reconstituting the form. Give me your attack roll. That hits you. Do the damage.
Nine.
Okay, you clock it for 9, and you just take a large chunk out of this thing, and the steam just can't reconstitute that point. It's running out of steam.
It's running out of steam.
What a
It's still up, but it is not very well formed at all.
Probably got like 1
Not very well formed at all. Steam.
That's all I can do.
All right. Limity. You got one thing grabbing Zeshi's ankle near you. You've got Big Steamy. You got one trying to grab Davi that just got stabbed.
All right, are all those things kind of in like the same area?
The one Davi's occupying a square, so technically the little steam guy trying to grab Davi and the big steamy are technically 2 squares away, so they're like 10 feet from each other. The one on Zeshi is like 5 feet from you. Because Zeshi's next to you. It's in front of her grabbing her shin.
Which it now has my full attention.
The 2 little flying guys are no more. Currently. The boiler is still whining and hissing underneath Cedric.
I believe I forgot it. I just really got it because I have all AoEs.
I'll smack the thing on Zeshi's ankles. I'll move up and smash the thing on Zeshi's ankles with my skim attack.
Give it a skimmy.
Skimmy.
Only it was a rune skimmy.
No. I'm retiring the blood dice
Just
for the
tell
night.
me.
No.
Sounds like a dude not here.
No.
I'm fairly
It's a 9 to hit. No.
It doesn't quite get there.
I'm retiring the blood dice for the evening. And also my turn.
Fair enough.
There's nothing else I can do.
Alright. Cedric, the boiler whines, hisses, and creaks underneath you.
I just got hit with a shatter, and so did you.
And out of the top of it spawns another one of those flying guys.
I should not be here.
You can
Alright, but no, I was rolling for the new things initiative. I don't think he's gonna even get a turn. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Gank.
I'm
Evolution will not be kind to you.
I'm just saying, if there's something dangerous coming after you, and your response is to stop doing the thing that makes it not want to come after you.
Evolution will not be kind to you.
not be kind to you. Okay, so that is hot and steamy.
That was the best line from that entire thing.
That poor creature was mortified. The point was to dissuade those creatures from coming near it, not to stop it entirely. Chase.
18 to hit.
Who was that to?
Dice. It's to Davi.
do you have ice knife? Ice knife?
Yes.
I think you can twin spell with that.
Okay.
It only
It technically targets one creature here.
yeah, you target one creature and then 5 feet within that.
That is a good.
Okay, so Davi, despite its lack of a form, this thing just swirls a whole bunch of steam around you. Please take 15 fire damage.
Jesus.
One down.
Oh God!
Oh no!
Why didn't you say anything?
Tommy!
Wait, is that not half?
No, it's fire damage. My rage does nothing against this.
Yeah, it stops bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
That's right up the ground.
We need to save Javi. Save the boy.
I got it.
All right. Well, I was going to use ice knife, but now I can't.
I got plenty of spell slots and healing stuff.
It only makes it save, so I think it still does half
Oh
damage.
yeah.
It automatically saves, so it's
Your
still
echo is
damage.
Yep.
As it does.
As is normal.
As is tradition. As is tradition. 24 does kill that echo. Okay. Well, Cedric, if you'd like to summon it again, it is your turn.
Javi. Actually,
You're not.
yeah. I'm gonna summon it. Send it out.
Okay.
Can I also hop off the boiler?
Please.
Sure.
Start heading in that direction myself, and I'll I'll let the echo take point.
I need to resolve an attack of opportunity on you.
Oh.
Yeah, there's that thing where. Just punt it. Just punt it on your way.
15 doesn't quite get there.
I don't have any more double attacks.
So what's happening here?
The echo is attacking the big guy.
Okay.
With a 19. Which I believe is a hit.
Put that.
Oh, is it? It's done.
Yeah, no, RJ called it. It was at 1 hit point.
All right.
So it disseminates into just kind of, the steam just falls to the ground and disseminates across the floor.
That one better than expected.
Anything else for your turn?
Nope.
Okay. Zeshi, you're up.
All right.
Blow it.
What?
Blow the thing.
Blow the thing. All right. There's a thing right next to the boiler still, right?
Yeah, the little flying thing.
Ice knife, twin magic, the boiler, and that thing.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Now we're talking.
Now what's up?
Yeah. It is an attack roll. Right?
Yes.
All right, give me a roll.
That is a 19 plus 6 for whichever. I'm going to say the boiler.
Sure, let's say the boiler.
That's a 25 for the boiler and a 23 for the other thing.
Those both hit, believe it or not.
All right, so it's 1d10 for each, and then they each have to make a dex save?
I imagine it's double for both because they're right next to each other.
Yes. Because it's within 5 feet, must make a dex save.
Double deck saves?
2 for the boiler, 2 for the
Jesus.
I'm sorry, you think a boiler can make a dex save?
Oh, 2 for the thing next to it then.
Well, it gets a 20 on the first one and a 9 on the second.
It would be funny if the boilers dodged out of the
The boiler just bends.
All right, so that's 1.
Okay, dodge.
All right, so
very
oh
okay.
yeah. All right, so that's a. I'm gonna roll again because I'm gonna forget this. Hold on. I'm gonna just roll them each. To keep, this is a lot of die to keep track of.
It is. Why don't we start on the damage for the boiler?
All right, yeah. 1d10, 7. It's exactly what I rolled before.
Okay, and it failed its second dex save, so
The boiler.
yeah, it auto failed both. So it takes the hit, and then for being 5 feet from the other guy.
All right, so oh geez, I have to roll a lot of die. All right, so 5. It takes 5 damage from the first one, and then 5 damage from the second one. So that's 7, 5, 5, 17.
Okay, so what number did you add on? 5, 5, 7. So you added a 7 from somewhere?
From the first ice knife.
Oh, the impact explosion.
1d10 for the ice knife, and then 2.
2 5s for the explosions.
Yes, yeah, because it's 2d6, 2d6.
Is the first hit piercing damage or cold damage?
Piercing,
Piercing. Okay.
and the other 2 are cold.
Okay. So I think you mean 27 is this thing
Yeah.
as the ice spreads out across it and causes the metal to creak and whine, but also causes a loud sizzling. So a cool 27.
Let's go.
And then, yeah, I mean, roll for the little flying guy. So let's start with the piercing damage.
Piercing damage is 8.
Okay, 8. He succeeded his first save
All right, so
and failed his second. So I don't know if it's halved or if it's all.
target of the creature flying must make a dex save throw or take 2d6. So he only has to take 2d6 instead of 1 or 4d6
Instead of 40. Okay, yeah. Do it.
6. So 6 plus 2. I'm assuming it's doubled.
Yeah, you'd be correct. That's 16, and it explodes.
It explodes.
Cedric, could you make me? Oh, that's not there.
The original one would hit the boiler.
Yeah, the boiler doesn't seem terribly bothered by the explosion.
That's fair.
Exploding steam.
Okay.
So yeah, I just got 2 ice knights for the price of 1. I like twin spell.
Nice. A lot of dice.
Good.
First, though, I do have to go back and find where all my meta magic is and mark off. Okay, I did that.
Out of initiative. All right. So,
What's left?
the little thing grabbing Zeshi, who's still standing there.
Oh yeah, I forgot that little shit.
Yeah, I didn't hit him.
Actually, let's see something.
Oh wait, what kind of damage is this thing?
The little guy?
Yeah,
Fire damage.
fuck.
Why?
I have absorb elements. I'm a horrible sorcerer.
I'm baddest witch.
Yeah, you meant it.
You know why? Because I'm a rogue.
Rogue at heart.
I'm a rogue.
So,
This takes her knives out, starts stabbing everything.
so you two are right next to each other, and having hit you quite a bit, Zeshi, this little guy is gonna just bounce 1 square over, and would like to smack a declem.
Nah.
I have absorb elements. I'm gonna turn
With
that.
a bonus that's 23.
Oh, Jesus.
I have that crit. I'm a fucking idiot.
Please take 7 fire damage as this thing just rakes its. About to steam hand spouting steam across your leg.
Ow.
Ow.
Is it my turn yet?
Not quite. We have to resolve the new guy who was tugging on Davi, but he just got a stab, so he wishes to retaliate. Jesus. Okay. That's a 22. Edna, I've got some bad news. You're taking some damage.
That's fine.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure that was bookmarking something. It's probably bookmarking this page, honestly. And this thing's going to jump up and just kind of slap your armor, and the heat transfers immediately through to you. Please take 8 fire damage.
What
I
up?
almost did 80.
Oh, please not 80.
I'm a little
Very
thirsty
incorrect.
myself, but I'm not going to drink.
It is not your turn.
Is that my turn still? Is it a
Kind of
little
a
thing
terrible
still
idea.
trying to grab Dobby's foot?
No, they just slapped you.
I'm with that. Okay,
That was
well,
the one that just slapped you.
I'm just spear through it.
Spear.
Yeah.
Spear through it with my sword.
Give me a tackle.
Spear with my sword. That makes sense.
11.
Egg or shimmer egg?
I mean,
Satin.
yeah, no, 11 doesn't do it.
Satin.
It's close, but no cigar.
It's just satin.
It's my turn.
Satin.
Right? Davi, if you could make me a death save.
Wait, Dobby's. Wait, is administering an item a bonus action or an action?
Using an item's action, if you want to make a medicine check, I can let you do it as a bonus action.
Yeah, we got
I'll
those.
make a medicine check.
Okay, hold off on that death save for a second.
He gave us those,
I have potions.
Yeah, there are potions, but using them as an
If I thought about it, I would have done that instead of 10.
medicine. If you get above a 13, Davi does not wake up, but stabilizes.
Well, it's a 14.
Okay, so nothing really happens on Davi's turn. He doesn't have to make a death save. He is stabilized.
You're gonna be okay, small friend.
And, okay, moving through that, we go to Clem, who just got raked across the shin.
fuck you, I'm helping my little man.
Okay, that seems like a good plan.
We're just ignoring this little bastard.
Actually, no, wait, I can do healing word as a bonus, so I'm gonna use my bonus first.
Oh, is that healing word or healing spirit?
Dava. Yeah, but it's on Edma's spot. Did you move? Right, well, it stayed on your space. I think it only works if you're in its space. 5 hit points back.
All right, Davi, you are awake once again. You find yourself lying on the floor.
Five.
How did Davi get you?
And then I'm gonna try and smack this little shit with my scimitar again.
Go for it.
I'm using honey this time since blood seems to be failing me tonight.
I'm just gonna laugh.
I wouldn't trust the blood.
Watch my honey's gonna fail me too.
I was thinking like this thing's gonna get.
No, actually, that's a decent roll. 19.
You thought a 19 would hit? You're correct. Please roll damage.
I can't see your eyes, but I can already tell what you've given me. Yep. Put it back that way. I don't want to.
I don't want to see it.
Don't direct it at me.
The director right here, that's your all mate. Yup. You.
Fuck!
Stop.
Poor damage. Maybe you should roll damage with the blood die.
Poor damage.
Because blood desires.
Close. All right. So moving on from Clementique, we have the boiler.
How is that boiler doing?
The boiler.
Still?
Only one person has hit it.
I'm blasting the shit out of it though.
Yeah,
You're
dude.
run over it.
I've been able to shatter in 2 ice knives. How's this thing still up?
It's big and made of metal. All right, it is going to spawn one more flying guy up near it.
Oh, good. Another ice knife probably.
Yeah, it's not exactly beneficial for it, but hey, it doesn't know that.
It was just born today.
We don't know that.
It was just born right now in front of us.
This
No.
one also seems a bit smaller than the others.
It's getting weaker.
Okay, that's its turn.
Needed that water.
So, no, you are out of initiative. Stop that. Cinder.
Were you thirsty about?
Steamy's no longer around.
Right. Remaining credits. So am I right thinking there are 2 little guys left? 3?
There's the 2 little guys on the ground and the new flyer.
2 guys on the ground. Anyone not pre-injured before?
Davi's at 5.
No.
Oh, pre-injured. Yes. The both of the guys are actually injured already.
All right.
And so is the boiler.
I'll send my echo after one
In
of
fact,
the.
they're 4 enemies.
I'll send the echo after one of the ground dudes.
The one that's
The one on Edmure or the one on these guys?
Well, it's probably biting our ankles and we're completely ignoring and
Attacking our healer and other caster.
Okay.
You're supposed to keep these off of me.
Working on it.
I'm just imagining this thing's like absolutely livid that we're sitting
My echo, I like to control to go after him, and accidentally I twitch and it goes like that one.
So
What on earth was that?
it thrusts its pike. It as it turns, it thrusts the pike as you asked it to, and it lands in the ground between their feet.
Sorry.
What are you doing?
Trying to help.
This is not a thing.
Just she's gonna say something and be like, I really know when to speak on.
Like glances at Emma. Speaking of Zeshi, it's your turn.
All right, let's do the same thing
Please don't
again.
kill me.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna
Give me those attack rolls.
I'm gonna do a double ice knife.
Sallow purple skin.
So let's start with
That's what I'm giving it.
let's start with the boiler attack.
Boiler attack.
Yeah, let's start with that.
17 plus 6.
That hits.
23 hit. Okay.
It does in fact hit. Now, if you could roll the d20 for the method,
Oh, yeah,
because you said same thing, so I'm assuming you're twin casting again.
Yeah. 12 plus 6. 18.
18 hits.
I am the method.
Okay, so
For
yeah, do piercing damage.
You are the
right.
man.
9. All right. Boiler auto fails its saves. So 9 piercing.
and then 4d6.
2 is 4.
So that's a 4. That's a 5, 9.
I'm
That's
already.
a 3, 12. That's a 5, 17.
Oh yeah.
17 up
6.
to 34 as ice just starts
For being
Oh, okay.
spreading around this thing and starts actually covering some of the leaks. And
Cool as shit.
but it also seems like it's
like must.
like
So I mean, that's-
really cooling it. Like
Oh, yeah,
there's
yeah.
less coming.
Looks awesome.
Cool. Significantly cooling it. Okay, so roll piercing for the method. I'll roll some saves here.
6 piercing.
And our save DC is what? 13?
14.
14. Succeeds the first, fails the second.
Okay.
So 7 piercing, you said?
Yeah. 6. 6 piercing.
6 piercing, okay. And then 2d6.
It's 5. Cold damage double that.
I mean, it's small, it doubles, and it explodes.
Boom.
Man, just
Boom.
like I said, it was not getting a turn.
I can only do this one more time. This thing.
Oh, wait, no, that was the last one. This new one also didn't get a turn. No.
None of these things are getting a turn as long as Zeshi has something to say about it.
All right. So,
I just did 34 damage in one turn to it plus 9, so I just did
That's pretty fucking insane.
42 damage to this thing and it's still going.
it is going, but it is cooling down fast. All right. So, we move back to the top where there's little Mr. Ankle Slapper who's going to
I'm headcanoning that.
bounce back to Zeshi.
You have an aura of like magic around you as you're unloading.
That's
Zeshi does a 15 hit.
it does not.
It does not. All right. You kind of predict this thing as it just kind of looks over you like it just like scrapes Clem and then just hey. Ah!
Jesus.
And you're just like no, not again.
Get away!
No.
No.
That's what I was going for. I can't do that.
So it fails to hit. Edmund, there's one little guy in front of you.
What's going on with the boiler? Is that still?
It's
It
looks-
currently being
it is
wailed on.
cooling down significantly, and the magical energy is still spraying out, but in smaller quantities. It is looking not great
It has been
from a
hit.
functioning perspective.
It has been hit by 4 ice knights in 2 turns.
It looks like it's pretty close to shutting down at this rate.
And a shatter.
Yeah.
Get shattered.
How's the small little bitchy boy doing?
Small little bitchy boy. It's okay. He's missing a little off the top, but
The boiler's within 35 feet of me, yeah?
yeah.
I want to just charge at it and kind of stab it forward with my sword.
Why are you going into my range?
Let me make an attack of opportunity. A 16 is
It's a
not
dangerous
enough.
place to be.
So the little guy just scratches at the back of your padding on your legs, covering your armor.
Something
Is running away. Make me an attack roll.
8.
This boiler is literally.
Turns out that glass is pretty reinforced as your sword just stops and puts like the smallest peck in it.
This boiler is literally being targeted by artillery fire. Why are you going into a ring?
No, that could have
Can I
been.
take a dash action as like a bonus action?
Dashing is an action unless your class says a.
Okay,
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, it's kind of a rogue thing.
Some rangers.
I'm there.
Some
Bye.
rangers.
I tried.
You might be getting hit by 2 ice knights.
If you
No,
kill me,
you have careful spell.
I can't use it if I use twin cast.
What are you going to twin cast on?
Well, there's going to be another one.
There might be.
There might be.
There might be.
They might not have enough energy to
I
do.
mean, there's several other PCs who get a turn. For example, Davi, who's up now.
Dobby, what are you doing?
What are you doing, Davi? There's a little steam gremlin in front of you, and there's the boiler No, I kept going to say Emery for some reason. That's a different character. Edma tried to stay.
There's a little thing in front of me.
Yeah, one of those little steam gremlins. The guy that tried to grab you and just ended up grabbing your cloak earlier. Yeah, he's still standing. Okay. Go for it.
It has such metal bore vibes.
That hits.
Good song.
I'm gonna be hearing this in my sleep.
Davi, could you make me a dexterity saving throw with your advantage, please?
Boom.
Cool. So yeah, this thing starts spewing steam out from everywhere, and you have to kind of hop back a little bit as it bursts into hot steam and dissipates along the ground. Clem.
Excuse me.
There's the little guy in front of Zeshi.
Fine, it's not RJ.
Yeah.
I do.
You farted, you didn't hear it? Came from right over there.
I didn't hear shit.
You know RJ, the fart ventriloquist.
Yeah, I can fart so good that I make it seem like other people are farting. When
That's impressive. That is some muscle control. What you got, Phoebe?
How bad is it? How good is it? Is it good? Might hit.
I doubted 12 hits.
12 hits.
Yes.
Means I missed by just one.
Yep.
Listen, if I got one more really terrible roll, I was pulling out the crystal dice. You can't fucking stop me.
Do it.
6 slashing damage.
I need you and Zeshi to make me deck saves.
Fuck!
Well, you killed it.
At least it's not my worst save.
Had 5 HP left.
That is a no. That is
I'm
definitely.
getting out the crystal dice. That's it.
I got a 12.
What's my deck save? Yeah, that was like a 7.
Both of you take 4 fire damage as the hot steam pours over you as this thing bursts.
I'll take that. I won't bother using my absorb elements on.
I'm using another healing word on Davi.
Alright, roll it up.
I was going to say something. What was I gonna say?
What were you going to say?
Oh, I watched a video of a ventriloquist that says he likes to mess with people by speaking, like mouthing the words, and then
You have
having
4 more hit
and then-
points back.
and then having the words being ventriloquized after he mouths them. So he speaks and then has the sound come afterwards. So he says
Yeah,
absolutely messes with people's minds.
Alright, and after Clement
Very clever.
is the boiler. Spits and sputters and can only manage one small flying guy next to it.
Ooh, new target.
I don't win anymore.
Oh, by the way, Edna, how much health do you have?
Alright, so that's all it's got. Cedric.
Not enough.
No.
Alright, inventory of enemies.
There's the boiler and the one little flying guy.
Flying guy, up, or...
It's next
They usually do.
where it's spawned from.
We made another flying one.
These dice are.
I'm not gonna lie, there's a point where it could have made more earlier in the fight, it just didn't roll well enough.
So, my Echo ability is kind of vague as to what its abilities are regarding
It could just be me.
flying.
No, no, they just roll better.
I guess
Everything okay?
Did you want that out here or in there?
Oh, okay. I just wasn't sure what you just did.
What?
I was worried like the toilet was backed up
I
or
think he's
something.
quarantining one of his chemical
Yep, he
weapons.
did blasted.
But yeah, I mean, if I could put my Echo on both.
You could, but this thing's not flying high. Not high enough to be out of your
Oh,
reach.
okay. No, okay. That way, case I'll send my Echo over to it. Take a swing.
Please do. The flying guy, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Clean it through.
Lean up crew.
14.
Hits. Give me damage.
Seaman.
Tyler.
You flip a wing and it has to float much further down.
You are ready.
That's my turn.
All right, Zeshi.
Me, Edma, you're gonna die.
Sorry.
I'm going to slap the fucking shit out of you.
You're the one that moved into her
As I said, this one is on you. This one is not my fault. The others, yes, you can slap me for it. This one, no.
Trying my best, people.
All right.
That bird is still in the same spot.
Gotta wait till my next move.
As long as you don't die.
Ice knife.
I'm probably going to die.
features and traits, so I can mark off my last sorcery point. So this is the last time I'm doing this.
Okay.
Hopefully this kills this fucking thing.
All right, well, make your 2 attack rolls.
Ow.
You're gonna, if you make the saves, you'll be okay. If not, you might die.
Don't release the beast.
He's walking right into the beast. He's one of those little Chernobyl robots. He's going right in. All right, let's.
Don't make me laugh when I've got bad hiccups. It's okay.
So the first one's only a 14 this time.
That does not actually pierce the boilers.
So you have to hit the other one.
The boiler, not the boilers. The boiler. It does not hit. It does not pierce the
Oh
boiler.
God, please! I hope there aren't multiple.
17 for the other.
Does hit the method.
All right.
No.
So
Method first.
however, that does mean the boiler auto fails its dex save.
It does.
Alice, you have to make
You
two
make a dex.
dex saves.
Does it
No,
have to be-
one, because one failed to hit. You have to make 1 dex save.
You sure about that?
Yes. I can,
Do I need to
can-
pass?
14.
I got exactly a 14.
Then you take 5 damage. I rolled a 9 for default. But
Yep, that method explodes.
all right, I didn't even roll the piercing yet, actually. Do I need to roll 2 piercing? It doesn't matter, does it?
It doesn't, because the cold has to be applied anyway, and
Yeah.
it doesn't have a lot of health.
Mhm.
However, that does mean I do need Edmund to make 1 more dex save as this thing pops.
Oh Jesus!
Net 20!
Og.
You duck.
It's fine.
You've seen this one before. Hell no.
This thing explodes. You
I've
duck.
been in this song and dance. Could you roll the how much did you say was the cold damage the boiler has to take off the failed save?
9, so 18.
Ow!
So
Does this thing fucking die already?
ice encapsulates the front of the boiler, and it finally stops whirring and whining as the holes are completely covered up. And anyone near the boiler, in this case Edma, can see that there's very little magical energy left on the inside of this thing,
So it's dead.
and it shuts down.
So she just gets on her knees and then just flops to the face first onto the ground. It's like
We need just 50 cc's of caffeine.
yeah, so she just used all her sorcery points in every turn. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna have that cannon. She runs out of caffeine whenever she uses her sorcery points. That's her caffeine gauge. That's part of her caffeine gauge, at least.
All right, you are
What?
all
Actually, how many sorcery points were you using?
3.
Okay.
right. You find yourself.
No, me fucking too.
Yep.
I will say.
This should drive you up. Drive you up.
Hey.
Literally.
All right, yeah, so she's done.
And you find yourselves in a much calmer boiler room. What would you like to do?
Go outside.
Should we check the door?
Go outside for a breath of fresh air, please.
Yeah, let's go to the door to the establishment and see if we can get out.
Is someone gonna pick up
Is it
Zephyr?
still by the boiler?
Yeah.
I'll pick you
Can
up.
I
You'll pick me
look
up.
through it? See if there's any... Well, what's going on with
How
that?
big is that sheet?
The crystal didn't break, it's just not glowing.
She's
How are you gonna get in?
One.
Oh Jesus, I'm gonna struggle. I'm like fuck 5.
I mean, he made an axe gash,
Like, I don't.
which would have been enough for, because you just need line of sight, right?
Yeah.
So that could have gotten the echo in, and by extension Cedric, but
Yeah, not enough for.
you
Not
have to
enough
peel
for
that
me.
you have to peel that gash open, and that it's a pretty big crystal.
Yeah.
It's like 5 feet tall.
Yeah, I'm going upstairs.
She's carrying me.
I'm trying anyway.
You are dragging the Zeshi.
I'm leaving him at the bar.
It's like, get this woman another drink.
So you all exit past all the collapsed armor upstairs, and
Oh yeah, someone has to ask where that bastard is with the glue.
Still looking for sovereign glue. over there.
so you actually find him pretty quickly. He's near the front door with the first floor manager apparently trying to calm down several patrons. And you can hear a listen, there's just some maintenance going on downstairs. There are professionals on it. There is
We are
nothing to worry about.
I'm gonna collapse on the floor.
Jesus.
I've already collapsed on Clem.
I'm dropping you off at the bar. Can we
It's
get
under
out?
control.
Go to the door and see if I can reach it and open it.
You can.
Problem solved.
Let's go.
And the second you do that, several people flood their way out like Black fucking Friday.
You're getting stampeded.
It's like, I see like my life flash in my eyes. I summon the echo like elsewhere and teleport myself.
I feel like
You're
Just
trampled.
Just get stampede.
steamroll.
I just wince as I watch it happen.
Jesus.
This is what you were made for.
Near the back of the crowd, not rushing. Ace, hands firmly in his pockets, just saunters over to Davi.
Just kind of sitting there, just.
You all right there, little guy?
Um,
Clem comes up to you and slaps you on the back for a good cure wounds. Seven hit points back, and I'm worn.
I'll just go. Yeah, David is okay. He was hit by lots of steam and
Navi, you nearly died.
it's nothing. Just a regular Tuesday.
You nearly died.
Who's keeping track?
Me.
He's gonna look at Ace and go, "Oh, I think you can leave now, Mr. Ace."
That I can, and I am off. But before I do, and he digs into his pocket and pulls out a pouch. Your cuts.
Oh, thank you.
And he'll just drop it on the ground next to you. You look a little worn. Just grab that when you get the chance.
Pick it up and look at it.
There is 100 gold pieces inside the bag.
Pieces like it'll be mad. That was fucking 5%, wasn't it?
In fact, it was. And he saunters out after dropping that bag.
I'm gonna like stare after him.
I'm
He's going to just look over his shoulder and just
I'm just
leave.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna close it up. How much candy do you think I can buy with this?
A lot, but maybe save it.
Fine. And he's just gonna put it weakly in his ear poke.
Ravor and Mara are going to walk over to reference Mara as the first floor manager.
I guess as Ace is leaving, I'm just gonna wave weakly and smile at him.
He'll just give you a wave over his shoulder. They both come over to you guys. What was a bit more serious?
I think you're going to need a new boiler.
Can I have that water now?
Are we square?
That's up to Basil, but
I'm
something tells me it's cool.
I'm just glad that everybody could leave.
And Mara's just like looking over and just like, could we get her some water? Anything for you?
I'm just glad that everybody could leave and nobody would be stuck here.
Specifically us.
I don't know.
It's us, but the people, they need to be safe. You know, and of course the children.
The children as well, yes.
Yes, well, we can't really thank you enough for fixing that. I have no idea what happened. Ravor barely filled me in.
Your boiler went haywire.
Something to do with the magic.
Magic degradation is a magic boiler, so your boiler magically degraded and spat out monster after monster after monster after monster
So
after monster.
I'm gonna go shimmy my way over to the bar and climb on top of the stool. Excuse me, can I have full of glass of milk.
You hear a snore from beside you.
And one coffee.
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 Yeah, sure, buddy.
Thank you. I'm just going. Bird beak on the bar.
Slope.
While the bartender is getting the drinks,
Call me crazy. After all that, I feel like I want to play something. Just to blow off some steam. I'll
Yeah,
relax.
that's what-
Just sleep.
I just want to rest.
where if you'd like, I'm sure I could get Basil to put you up in the inn for a night.
I would like vessels.
Where did you put all of the riffraff?
Oh, well, those three.
We left the cultist.
Wait, is he still there?
He probably fucking ate it.
Edma is just gonna fucking run back.
Edmund is lying on the bar. Goose, the fucking cultist.
Was he? Did
He
he
was
survive?
high on the floor the whole time. He's all of the ice knife thing. You fucking killed it.
Body with like a bunch of fucking grapple in it.
Say, was he by that boiler?
He told me.
A little bit, yeah. He was pretty close, but he was tied up on the ground. So let's see, Edma. You rush your way back down, just knocking into walls as you're like cutting corners like a damn Initial D character. And you find him still hogtied on the ground near the boiler. There's some ice in him.
The head doesn't
He's
stay on.
breathing, but it looks like his soul left his body like 10 minutes ago.
I would say I'm sorry, but you're a piece of shit. Let's go. I'm just gonna pick him up.
He forgot what he left.
He's dead.
He's breathing.
Oh, he's breathing.
He's breathing.
Advantage to being all the way down on the ground. He's got some ice in him, but he's breathing.
I'm just gonna pick him up with us out to the bar.
He got nailed by, what, 5 ice knives?
Not nailed. He took some residuals from each.
He's alive.
I just imagine Edmund is bursting out of the bar.
What I was going to say.
I was hoping he wasn't.
The other three. Yeah, I've got them secret.
This one's, well, apparently that one's on his bed.
Oh, is he?
Oh, I wasn't saying that. It's that she's passed out.
I really wanted to say Shane.
Shame.
Shane.
I mean, Glenn basically said shame. so.
At least somebody said it.
I mean, Edna burst in. He said he's alive. She said he's alive, and I went, shame.
Oh, you didn't. So at least someone said it. And at that point, like as Edma is like walking back after bursting out the door, the bartender just like carefully walks back, like he's gonna run back down now, and just sets this like that size of a glass of milk in front of you, Davi. Just kind of remembering last time, puts the coffee down, and just kind of inches it towards you, Zeshi.
Yeah, I'm going to grab your head and just kind of lift you up enough so that your nose is adjacent to the coffee.
Again,
Uh,
of course.
He'll also set a glass of water in an empty spot.
Chugging it. Just
Good to take
straight
the milk and
chugging that shit.
I'm just imagining a mirror image between me and Davi. Just Zeshi and Davi just
we guess we finished at the same time.
Is that doing that more? I'll approach you.
Well,
You said you wanted to play.
At the same time,
Yeah,
just talking too.
We still have a devil's dice table open. First bet's on the house, considering what you've done.
That's sounds quite fun. What is Devil's Dice?
That is a good question. Who the fuck are you and where are we? I still have no idea.
Zeshi woke up, heard the commotion,
We're in a casino. People were trapped here. They aren't anymore.
It was like a time loop.
Dice
Not
gonna
a loop,
hang
so
on.
it's-
So we know we're on tables. It's very simple.
Annihilation.
You're going to take one of these dice, and she's going to hand you a 6-sided die. And the dealer's got 3.
It's just a regular casino now.
Each roll,
Thank you
get
for
a
helping.
on the house will say 5 gold. We'll spot you a 5 gold ship. If you match one of his dice, you get your rewards back plus an extra of whatever you bet. If you match any at all, you get yours back. Match 1, you get what you put in. Match 2, you get double what you put in. Match all 3, you get triple what you put in. If it doesn't match any, you lose. Simple enough.
Sounds good.
All right. Best of luck to you, sir.
For one.
I am showing 5, 6, and 3.
Ah,
And the dealer will look down. Terrible, sorry, sir.
interesting game.
It's one of our simpler games. We do encourage people to bet low on this one.
True. Not really any strategy that can be.
Johnny's gonna
No.
come over and go, well, Tommy is not allowed to bet because Lamb said so. So you can have my bet if you want, Cedric.
Well, I was going to show you the responsible way to bet if you would like. If you'd like a demonstration.
No, Cedric. I'll leave the betting to Mr. Ace.
I
He
would like
seems
to
know
play.
what he's doing.
Double dice?
Yeah.
And how much would you like to wager, sir?
Well,
Man, I'm
there's
so sorry.
there's the free one. Yeah, 5.
And he's just going to glance over at Mara. Sir, man, I'm so sorry. I have been working for apparently a lot longer than I thought I did. Man,
Around
yes.
about 2 weeks.
5 gold. Oh dear.
Yes.
Right. Best of luck to you.
6.
5, 4, and
It's unfortunate.
there we go.
In my head goes space.
Anything with a bit more strategy to it.
Jack.
I love black.
Tommy's just gonna go.
Question: you want to do this the D&D way, or we just do some dice, or do you have a deck of cards?
So, funny story. I've actually never played blackjack.
I love.
But do you have a deck of cards?
I'm
favorite?
pretty sure I have a deck of cards.
Would you
upstairs.
like to use actual cards or just a die?
I'll get cards.
You know what?
Let's do it.
That's what you want. I'm gonna have her stand
Oh,
love
black.
black,
Yeah, I'm
love
gonna-
blackjack.
I'm gonna
So she's gonna hear
grab-
blackjack and then walk right over.
And this pipe will come up. Sounds.
I'm gonna sit on the stool and just go, okay, I'll roll this silly dice.
Davi, you hear it vaguely from your backpack. Davi, no. Davi, Mr. With not temper.
It's okay, it's 3.
Davi, we know you're going down a bad path.
Mr. Ace can do it, Tommy can do it too.
Best of luck, sir.
Funny story.
Two.
3, 4, and 1. Quinlan can confirm.
Fair enough.
I have a deck
Oh, well.
of critical role cards.
It was 3.
They're D&D themed.
Boy.
Feel free to separate out anything that.
So, question: are you bothered by riffle shuffling given this deck?
No. There's jokers in there.
Am I allowed to do blackjack too?
Sure.
I
Anyone?
want to
who-
get in on this.
Having it be canon that Zeshu loves blackjack because I love blackjack.
Well, I'm not getting involved. I got 100 points from Ace. I'm all cool.
Yeah, you almost won some extras.
Please vibe
for
with
free.
me.
Fair enough. You guys can chill at the bar or somewhere else, wherever you'd like to be.
Probably gonna find like a lounge and nap.
Yeah,
I'm
that
gonna
sounds
try and find what's his name? The big fat cat,
Basil?
Tiger Man, Basil.
Oh, Basil? Yeah, he's up on the 5th floor.
I'll go find him.
I'm telling you, big fat head. What?
I don't remember what his name was.
I'm just picturing the guy from Hazbin Hotel. the cat guy.
And our ace is a 1 or a lip in this game.
Oscar.
Aces are either.
Oh, it's up to the individual. Like,
Well, let's to be fair, yeah,
If I'm remembering
because how Moss actually that
Yeah.
Because Ace plus a face card is immediately 20.
Yeah.
Blackjack.
What I thought it was that if it's If it can be an 11,
It's an 11. If it
can't,
it's a 1.
I watched a lot of what reactions to each of them too, so I watched they do more.
And the blackjack duel will work to the three of you. And what will be everyone's wager today?
I won't start to understand blackjack, just like I won't start to understand poker because it never makes sense.
Only 6 gold.
Very good.
I don't know what the hell is. I don't have any money.
You can't play it. You can't bet.
Yeah,
Isn't how it works?
You said? And how much would you like?
I'll put down 10.
Very well.
I have 1.
Come to well.
Go to camera.
Hands. Dealer currently shows a 5. So, fairly simple.
Yes.
The main things are pass or hit. Your goal is to get as close to 21 without going over or beating the dealer who is currently showing a 5. You don't get to know what the bottom card is. The dealer must stand at a 16 or higher. You can also double down, which means you can double your bet, but you get a single extra card and that's it. And then you can also split, which is you would split up your 2 cards. Each pile would get an extra, and you would choose which hand you'd like to,
Okay, so
which one you'd like to go with.
So I can double down, split. What are my other options?
Hits, which is just get another card. If it puts you over 21,
Then out of luck.
you're done. You're showing a 20.
That's true, I am.
You can also stay, which is no card.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna stay.
You said? Team now.
Hit. I have a 9 to win.
Why are you getting a hit?
Because I'm
23. Sorry?
You bust.
So
I mean, I either lose to him or I lose.
You don't have to beat her, you just have to beat the
11?
Fair enough.
hit. 21. Oh no.
12.
12. Hit.
14.
What the hell are with these cards? I got a 2, a 2, a 1, and a 2. Quinn. Hit.
19.
Wait, no. 21.
Blackjack?
14. 18, 20, 21.
Yeah, 21, not blackjack. Blackjack is specifically ace face card, which is a higher payout.
Right.
21. Very good, man. Dealer shows an 8. 18. To you both. And he'll pass you 10 worth of chips. And he'll pass you 6?
6.
6 worth of chips.
Should we get the music back on?
Yes, why did that? Did my phone fall asleep again? I had it on loop. Curses. Curse you, technology.
I love blackjack.
Now, Dobby, when you're gambling, the key is not to think about how much you want to win. It's how much are you willing to lose. So I have a number in my
Oh,
mind.
Dobby's not down here anymore.
Oh.
And Dobby went upstairs.
Oh.
You're talking to air.
Another round, or are you all right? Okay. I don't know which it is. He looks out the window.
So long.
Evening.
I'll do one more round.
Very well.
All right, if he's going another round, I'll go.
Very well. Bets?
I'll put down.
Or actually,
What's up? Well, what
you usually get to see your hand first. That was a mistake
Oh.
on my part.
Okay. Do we get to see
you,
what
Matt?
the dealer has, or
And what will you be bet? Well, you do have money to bet, right?
I have 1.
Would you like to bet your 1 gold?
I'll bet my 1 goal.
1 gold.
one gold?
1 goal.
Dealer shows a 9.
All right, I'm betting 10 again.
Okay.
12.
I'll do the 6 again.
Hit. Fine.
22.
That's unfortunate.
And
Hit.
14, 22.
Oh,
Boy. Ended with a 22. We all have to go out and get it.
All right, fair enough. Hit.
15, 16.
Here's the conundrum.
Dealer shows a 9.
Day.
Stay.
Actually, wait, I do think
One.
of how to put that.
Yeah, I was
You
thinking.
got something like blackjack?
What?
Resident Evil version,
Oh yeah.
where you get your fingers cut off.
It's so fun.
Right?
So fun.
So yeah, I don't change. I got
Yep,
six
you
gold.
two,
I'll tap out.
you two lose what you won. Edma, I'm afraid you are down your 1 gold.
Yep. Got 10 gold, lost 10 gold.
Yep.
Easy come, easy go.
Six and six.
Six.
Very good to you all. Thank you for playing.
That was fun. I like playing blackjack.
I do that whenever I get the chance. It's just it's a nice little show off thing I can do. If I'm gonna bother to learn, I'm gonna bother to show it off when I can.
Did you put the jokers back in?
Yep.
No, I wasn't winning that.
Nobody.
All right, so Clem, you have found yourself back on the 4th floor high rollers room where there is a prominent lounge, and you have found yourself a nice comfy spot to sit
There's the Bible.
and relax.
Hey, there's Iroh. Hey, there's Iroh.
Hey, this is cool. Davi, you remember where Basil's office is?
He's got a little, he's got a little voodoo doll working.
It'll take a minute, but he'll open the door. Yeah. Ah, Mr. Davi.
Others.
Yes, Reva told me you all look quite tired. Are you doing all...
Doing fine for most part.
No,
Just
thank
a little banged up. We had to fight your boiler.
Fat boiler? Now that is something.
Would like to apologize. I think you will probably need a boiler.
Well, it does seem so, but if it had to be done, it had to be done. We couldn't have everyone trapped in here forever.
Good way of looking at it. But I just wanted to let you know that everyone can leave. Problem is solved. People are safe.
I am delighted to hear it. If you and your friends need a room, I'll be happy to put you up on the house for one night.
That's probably going to happen. We're all pretty tired. But
That's delightful. I will send word to Mr. Finn about it, and he'll make sure you all get it.
well, okay. Would Davi perhaps look into a round of wrestling?
I do believe everyone's a bit tired tonight. I think everything's catching up with them.
Oh, no.
Why don't I ask around and we can see? I'll see what I can do, but I cannot make you a promise.
Davi has wrestled many bears and deers. So Davi would like to see what it would be like to wrestle profession.
All right, I will see what I can do. I can ask around. But I think most of our fighters and organizers are going to be going home for the night. Probably give them a few days off.
So work for it and stop doing. Davi is going to go to that restaurant you have downstairs and try some of the foods. We do not have this flambe up in the mountain.
Yeah. Our chef makes a very mean flambe, and she might still be awake, actually. She doesn't sleep much.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go down to the restaurant.
All right. Good evening, Mr. Davi. Now then, just turns inside. About you.
But the guy we left up there and told us.
And while Davi's making his way to the restaurant, the three of you on the first floor, I hear some heavy thudding and see Basil just dragging Kair by the back of his scruff. Still looks terrified out of his bloody mind. Ah, the rest of you all, how are you all doing this evening? I must thank you quite a bit for all you've done for me this fine day.
Oh, you want to? I'm gonna hold up the cultist with some ice hanging out of it.
Please, allow me, ma'am. I could never ask one of my...
They're all the rage these days.
I can never ask someone who's helped me so much to dispose of the trash. I'll take care of that myself. And he'll walk over, just kind of motion to Mara, who opens the door. Delightful, and just rear back and just launch the two of them over. They don't go like flying, but they make it to the bridge before both slamming into the ground.
The one almost dead.
Nobody checked how close he was to death, but he's injured and still hogtied. And he's going to just, Reva, where are those other boys? And you're going to watch him just violently eject these guys two at a time.
I like it.
Step foot in here again, boys, and let me tell you, it will not be such a generous removal.
Right?
And he'll close the doors and turn back. As I mentioned to Mr. Davi, you are all free to stay here for the evening, free of charge. And Miss Edma, consider the damages paid for.
Yes. I'm gonna go sleep.
Please do. I've already notified my third floor manager that you are all free to take rooms in the inn.
I'm just gonna head right to the third floor.
All right.
Thank God it's paid for. I'm broke.
The only person.
Think about it doesn't matter.
Well, I got some. I didn't bet anything.
Well, me and
I bet my one gold that I walked
did you
in
bet
with.
everything?
No, I was being Edma.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Edma bet her 1 gold.
Yeah, I've still got some.
Well, she's got so much. She's a traveling samurai. She can get her own food. She's got stuff.
We need to do more jobs to keep us money
I mean,
instead of nothing.
well, I'm not saying this wouldn't have paid, but your group also owed him a bunch of money for damages.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, after Edma leaves, Zetsu's just standing there. Wait, what did she do?
And you say that, and the barkeeps kind of just point to this big gash in the tape in the bar.
She's trying to get the attention of Basil.
She succeeded.
Even though your
Even
friends
though-
had already.
Yes, we had already.
I can't say it didn't get my attention. But in that form, he succeeded, I suppose. Wasn't enigmatic.
Don't let it get to your head, Edma.
So I also like
We're still going to anything by us if you're planning drastic action.
If she's left for the third floor.
oh yeah, no, I'm gone.
Currently, there's only 2 of you on the first floor, and it's Zeshi and Cedric.
Fair.
Davi has headed to the 3rd floor for the restaurant. Edma's headed to the 3rd floor for the inn, and Clem is currently lounging on the high roller's room.
I'm napping.
You know, it's probably
On the company
quiet. It's
furniture.
probably quiet. Okay, I'll go up there too.
Yeah, there's a few people still around, but it is very quiet.
Perfect.
What about Zeshi?
I got a coffee just for this. Zetsu's just gonna look at the bartender. Just like squint for a second, like he's thinking about
It's
it.
a bar. Drink alcohol.
Now that I'm awake, everyone else is going to sleep. You have anything that reverses coffee?
Well,
Let's go for it. Give me the bottle.
okay, straight it is.
Oh God.
Which shelf? Bottle.
What's
And actually, he kind of glances over at Basil. A glass of the. I cannot afford to give her everything in the world, but a glass of not our worst stuff. He just kind of looks. You have a worst stuff? You know what I don't stock bad alcohol. Well, except for that dang thing said, hey, nobody seems to fucking name it.
So she's just gonna look at the bartender after like watching him talk, she'll look at the bartender. What he said.
And he'll set a glass with ice and just pour in some rum.
All right. Zeshi will actually classily just sit at this, just
Steadily getting drunker.
steadily getting drunker.
Probably best not to knock back a whole glass of rum.
Yeah. She knows better than that.
All right then.
She actually has a really good cons, so but that was
If you're sipping, I don't even need to worry about it.
right. I was actually just checking. It is really funny to have a sword.
So, Davi, you make your way over to the
This.
what?
Zeshi has a plus 6.
Thanks to God.
Zeshi has a ridiculous cons.
It's a tough week.
Yes.
You make your way over to the host stand of the restaurant, and the There isn't anyone behind the stand.
It's not right. It's not.
Shouldn't happen.
There's a couple of elven waitstaff, one of whom looks over and kind of sighs with exhaustion more than annoyance and walks over. Good evening, sir. Table for one?
Like the trouble you feel too tired.
Yes. Not tired than, well,
Oh, that's what.
the non-elves. And some of the other two.
Possible for David.
18, yeah. That'll do it.
Let me see if the chef has the materials for it, and if so, send them. Why don't you follow me, sir, instead of just handing it to you? She'll take you over to one of the smaller tables, and that's meant for two, and set you down on one of the, not literally, but get you set up.
Take me up, give me a booster seat.
Book.
Phone books.
And she'll walk away.
What is this song?
This is Casino City from Ape Escape 2.
What is it?
You play as an ape that's trying to escape. It's pretty straightforward. Pop down.
Trying to skip what?
You're just trying to playing as, no, you're playing as the person capturing the escaped apes.
Okay, I'm thinking of a different.
Yeah. A bunch of apes have gotten big old smarty helmets and are causing havoc all over the damn place. And you've got to run into each level with some good old fashioned 3D platforming and do analog control and capture the suckers.
That sounds like a nightmare.
It's really fun. I mean, it's not to everyone's taste, obviously, but it is very fun for me.
I suck at platforms, so dual analog control platformer just sounds like the worst hell on earth to me. I can't.
Well, it's cool analog because the right stick doesn't move you around; it actually swings whatever you've got in your hand. Oh, it's a pretty neat control scheme. Anyway, it's a game I like a lot, and they had a casino level, so
I suck. I can't beat the first level of Crash Bandicoot. I suck at platformers.
Well, Crash 1 is sometimes still. Anyway, after a moment, someone in another elf walks over in a fairly surprisingly clean white cloak, Davi, and she sets down a small bowl in front of you, pulls out you're not really sure what the device is, clicks it a few times, and a little fire emerges. She holds it over for a second, it ignites, there's a flame on it. She watches it for a minute and then glances over. Don't touch.
You know what? Is this food?
And then she takes a small lid, dome, and just pulls it off. Enjoy, sir.
Oh. Is it not like any of the other food that Yarkov would make?
Well, flambe is a bit broad, so I had the materials for our dessert flambe.
Sir, what is this dessert?
Sweets.
Oh. It's kind of like
A vanilla bream cold cream with a light dusting of cocoa powder and a
Wait.
slight cocoa sauce.
Vanilla Breen? Dr. Breen's in there?
it's Dr. Breen.
You said Vanilla Breen.
And if you see Dr. Breen, tell him I said, fuck you.
I did. I'm putting him in the dessert.
Yes, Dr. Breen.
Vanilla bean.
That probably falls under you for rich.
Eat the Breen.
It does.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna kind of I'll look upon it with its majesty as I've never seen a dessert more beautiful in my whole life. As I almost want to reach out and touch it with my bare hands, and I'm about to. I go, no, like people, enjoy like people, Dobby. I will grab one of the spoons on the table and
The spoon goes right through it
Freaking.
like a hot knife through animal fat.
There's the difference.
Right.
No black water.
I'm gonna put it in my mouth.
Spooky your hair.
It is, well, I can't describe vanilla better to you than vanilla. Very pure vanilla, like Bassett's vanilla.
That's good for that.
Very good vanilla. cold, but it has this odd smoky warmth to it. And with the chocolate dusting, I can't say how Davi feels about these flavors, but it is well made.
Davi feels like it's way better than mint candy.
He's a little euphoric, probably.
He's just gonna sit there with the spoon in his mouth for about 3 seconds and
Just send it to me.
He starts crying.
just
Nonsense. Only best.
He's doing that just in shot, Edma just slowly slumping off towards the inn in the background.
And I'll just grab another spoon with his other hand.
Waiter, let's get another round over here.
Eat it and just kind of put down the spoons. Like whoever comes back to get the plate, it's like licked clean. Like they might they gotta still wash it, but they might think they might not have to wash it.
Is there food in here?
Doug's gonna go. That was the best. Well, it was the only flambe that Doug has ever had, but it was the best flambe that Doug has ever had.
By that own logic, it's also the worst.
You're not there.
I'm
Yeah.
not there.
All right. Is there anything else anyone would like to do within the casino before bedtime?
Zeshi's currently nursing a rum. Other than that, she's going to bed after that, hopefully for this night.
Is someone gonna grab me before everyone leaves? Because I'm just gonna wake up from my nap like, fuck, it's midnight.
We don't know where you are.
I mean, Cedric's there. And also, no, it's evening.
Yeah, I'll wake up after my nap.
Oh, true. I mean, Cedric's there.
I guess I'll leave the restaurant.
Why did you have this?
All right, so you head back from the host stand, hang the right into the inn.
I'm just kind of I'll kind of thank the chef as I'm leaving.
He'll give you a small smile and wave. You walk in, and there's the Triton as you'd expect, currently handing Edmar the key.
It looks like
No trouble.
Yeah, like rugged.
Oh. Hello again.
Well, don't anyone like a room?
Yes, of course. And he'll reach underneath his desk and just pull out a key. Be sure to give this back when you're done. You asked for a room.
So now you can just ask for things that people give.
sometimes.
In certain circumstances, yes. In this circumstance, Mr. Donis has authorized me to give you and each of your companions a room for the night, free of charge.
Good. And I will go into this room. Is it fancy or?
It's not fancy, but it's, it's like upscale city.
Is there a bath?
Yes.
All
There
right.
is.
First thing I'm doing is filling the bath, putting in herbal soap, soaking my fur.
All right. While you're doing that, Cedric, what are you up to in the
Water?
what are you up to in the part of the hard room?
Oh, the water might be kind of cold.
Water might be kind of cold.
It is cold, but Davi's from a mountaintop.
Bathe in mountain creeks.
That's true.
It's just a point.
Go for a bit. Go get a room of my own.
So as you're walking away, you hear like a small snore, and you look over and just see Clem KO'd on one of the sofas.
Knockout.
I'm gonna be reading one of my people.
I'll just sort of like gently.
He's poking you.
What? Someone getting murdered.
Would you like to go to a room or continue to pass out here?
That's Cedric and
Would be a good idea. Wait, what?
You all get rooms.
That's the way you worded that. Would you like to go to a room?
Sashi.
I don't even know if I can do that.
Oh my god.
Cedric has
I mean, depends how his blood flows. If it flows.
Does his blood flow? Because when they opened him up, he didn't, right? Kind of.
Yeah, you didn't. So probably the blood flow. Probably not, honestly.
This is currently what is going through Clem's fucking head.
Have you tried Cialis? That's the only reason.
That's the only reason.
There are no other reasons.
The glare.
There is no other reason Cedric isn't. Davi sees it as natural, and I will make no assumptions how Clemens issue.
But yeah, I
I
will.
don't know, he's kind of an abomination, but he's a nice abomination.
Oh, I'm talking about Edmund's tactical duty.
Oh, I thought you were talking about just Cedric in general.
I mean, you can think he's nice without. This is off topic.
Whenever she does tactical nudity, it's just.
She doesn't mean shame. She doesn't care.
Yes, that's
What you gonna do? Look at her big lion tits?
Yeah, her big
No.
tiny tits.
Okay, so
Shaba.
Yeah, shot in the corner. Void opens up.
Oh no! Let me paint a picture first.
I'm done!
Please. Been months.
It's been months.
All right. So that being said,
I'll follow you up to the rooms to get one of my own.
and as you might expect, Detroit, the manager will hand each of you a room key as you enter,
Thank you.
and everyone can mark off a long rest.
Oh.
Baby.
Or as Cedric calls it, standing next to a bed.
Yep.
Standing next to one. I know that's
It's like it's like the Fallout version of sleeping. You just go to sleep and wake up standing next to the
extreme.
bed.
How long would you like to
You-
rest?
Why 68 days with only getting 1 hour of sleep. It's a reward.
All right. You all wake up feeling a heck of a lot better.
I was also going to say that.
You just feel better
Yes.
I was going to say,
after some rest.
he's pulling a Gungnir, but Gungnir doesn't sleep next to a bed. He sleeps on the roof.
Gungnir just kind of shuts down, whereas Cedric just kind of lies there and is like,
That contemplates life.
hey, he just kind of thinks to himself. All right.
What would life be like if I?
And how would everyone like to proceed?
Well, Zeshi who's now uncharged again. She has to put her batteries back in. So she has not got
Gonna wait.
A cough.
My stretches.
Zeshi
Go
has,
down to the bar.
Zeshi has to go down 3 stories in her current state to get to the bar and get a coffee.
I'm actually going to wake up a little earlier since
Well, the inn is
since
next
I
to the
had a
restaurant.
nap. Since I had a nap.
You did.
I'm gonna wake up a little earlier and preemptively get Zeshi some coffee. Because I already know she has
That
problems.
is very kind of you. I'll allow it. Cedric? Dobby? How about you guys?
Coffee.
You hear like slight shuffling.
I have coffee for
Yeah,
you.
you knock on the door, you hear slight shuffling, you say coffee, and the door opens immediately.
Just seconds away from the hand just bursting through the door.
Don't make me spill it.
And just not even opening the door, just hand through the door.
Almost, so it's more like it. Chink.
Yeah, I'm gonna make my way to the
Okay.
going to I assume I walk in and they're like, oh, here's a breakfast menu, and I'm just gonna go, no, I want dessert menu.
Sure. This early?
Yes.
I'm gonna go. I'll go downstairs or to the
So she has an
restaurant.
addiction to coffee, and Davi has a newfound addiction to. What the fuck are you
What?
calling it? Flambe?
Do you think I get to the restaurant?
He's an addiction to flambe.
Oh yeah, the flambés.
What was that?
Like flambe.
The dessert flambé.
He's going to grab the dessert menu. He's gonna close his eyes
Close to a baked
and
Alaska.
just swing his finger around, and then he opens them and he goes, sorbet.
It's you want to just try it, or should I explain?
Would Davi not say just sorbet from the spelling?
Sorbet.
No,
Because he doesn't know any
that
better.
is sorbet.
The sorbet?
He's dead.
Which flavor?
What fun do you like?
Honestly, the coconut.
Dead one.
Very well. The rest of you will, anyone else who is going to the restaurant will be seated
I feel like
together, ideally.
I'll get there after Davi has ordered and received.
Tommy just sitting there in his seat.
I see the ring, want to sit with me?
He is sitting on top of a book, by the way.
I'll come back down after delivering the demon her coffee. And just kind of come up to your table and sit down like a little shell shocked.
As you're walking away from the door, it's like satanic ritual just going on behind the door.
Just kind of singing.
She sees that everyone's at the.
I order a normal breakfast.
All right.
She's just gonna sit down and start.
Oh,
I don't have to,
In fact, we do.
but I like
shit,
eating.
what's that?
Or with or without fruit.
Oh,
Delightful. And for you, ma'am,
Oh,
do you need a minute?
steak?
out of curiosity,
Rarely.
Barefoot.
where do you get your food from?
I'd have to ask the executive chef, honestly.
We have a business offer for your chef. And or Basil if he's in charge of ordering ingredients.
No, the executive chef. Did that position go to Finn? Yes, it did, right? There was supposed to be an executive chef, and Finn didn't want a second manager. He wanted to do the inn and the restaurant himself. I can go get the manager if you'd like. You can ask him.
Well, after my breakfast.
Of course.
After Zeshi downs her cup of coffee, so it's the
Listen, I gotta make money, boy.
so it's the inn has what's the layout again? I'm trying to.
So third floor is the inn on one side. It's attached to the restaurant.
So I don't actually have to go that far to get to it.
No, you've got to go out, down a few hallways, and you'll just come out, and there's the entrance to the restaurant.
Okay. So yeah, Zeshi's just going to come out with her mug of coffee, completely empty, and then walk into the restaurant with her empty mug and immediately go to whoever. You'll find whoever she needs to fill that mug of coffee.
They'll the employee will just look over it. Well, we'll come out with the coffee. Why don't you join your friends, man?
She's just going to look at her with the coffee, just hand him the mug.
I was half expecting this to just be like, just shake it. It's like,
Oh.
please.
She's not-
She's not even shaking it, it's just the way she's holding it out in her fucking whip.
It's just like you just feel the waves.
We'll be right out with it.
Yeah, she's not that bad because she did have 3 cups of coffee, but she did have that nightcap that started back down and used all of her spell slots
True.
and all of her meta magic.
So she needs more coffee.
Yes.
Which comes out rather quickly, considering they just need to refill the cup, and they'll set it down in front of you. There is cream and sugar on the table.
All right. She doesn't really do that. She just drinks it.
Fair.
And also, you forget that Zeshi has drank the entire teapot of coffee before. She's had an entire kettle at your house before.
I don't think she was there to witness that horrific scene.
That's true. I don't think Glenn was in the room
When I drank the
when you just dunk. You just looked at the cup.
I made you
Yes.
a pot and gave you a cup expecting you'd, be civil about it.
No.
I wasn't there to babysit you.
It takes about 10 minutes, but the rest of your orders are brought out. And the bowl of sorbet, of course, just sat daintily in front of Dobby.
Yeah, you'll see Dobby and order sorbet for breakfast.
Tommy, you're gonna be sick eating all of these sweets, only sweets.
Meanwhile, Zeshi drinking a teapot of coffee.
Granted, I'm not much better.
Yeah, while you weren't there, she just ordered the pot.
Dobby is simply ordering things that
he cannot normally get to his out and about.
Oh.
This is special occasion.
Well, that is fair.
You know that you need a balanced diet, right, Davia?
Bobby has been eating nothing but deer and berries and pear and twigs and the roots.
Let him treat himself.
Bobby is
Fine.
living up the low life.
So she looks at Dobby. Twigs? Sticks? You mean these sticks?
No, it's not really the outside bark, it is more the nutrients on the inside.
Okay, I was getting scared for stick bark for a second.
I would never eat stick boards.
She
What?
don't scare him like that.
Bobby was living high life for a very long time. He was up a part of, as they say, Mile High Cloud. Don't know what that is.
I
I
like
don't think that exists.
What the fuck is a mile high?
Yeah, does Mile High Club exist here?
Possibly in some form, you're not aware of it.
All right,
The airships are on another continent.
Well, the airships are all the way on Ebron, so you probably need to find lots of people to fly. They were just a high mountain.
To be up, and Davi lived on the mountain, so obviously he's a mentor.
I mean, Davi is prone to double entendres that he's not aware of.
he's part of the Mile High Club. All right, all right.
Yikes. That's all I have to say.
Davi doesn't understand what hard to get is.
I'm actually thinking about this. That would mean that Davi is the only character that would even know to not know to mention, but would actually have the ability to say they're part of the Mile High Club or even know what it is. I don't. Everyone's characters. No one else would.
I hate that.
Technically, there's a chance Cedric knew at some point.
True.
Unclear.
Unclear.
I'm not even talking about just this campaign. I'm thinking every campaign.
Oh, there's no way Shava doesn't.
Somehow.
Somehow, some
Like,
way.
she might not be a member yet.
She would have read about it.
Genies in the elemental plane of air, they know what the Mile High Club is.
Oh god.
And yeah, so Davi's
Oh, wait a minute. Shava's family deals with the element of air. Elementals in air.
Davi's going to eat the sorbet for dinner.
Wait, that's the way she knows.
Starfin.
Sorbet taste.
That's how the trains work?
No, I'm not going to try to use up time
Trains?
poorly describing sorbet. Very coconutty.
I like the flambe a bit better, but this was good. It was good. It
I'm
was
just
fine.
learning it.
Yeah, no, I saw it.
So that's
Everybody's
why
like,
I was
"Ah, yes, wonderful. Thank you so much.
Meanwhile, Clunk's just like,
Yeah, Clement and Cedric are just like, what?
Meanwhile,
What a beautiful
Does she-
day on today.
Tearing into, shoving his face full of sorbet, coffee pot.
you all know what the manners are.
only when I have my coffee.
Yeah, the Davi just taking
Is it an
like,
important occasion? No, then I'll enjoy my food how I see fit.
yeah, Davi taking an entire like ice cream spoon of sorbet.
After she drains the pot, she just like calmly puts it down.
Do you have anything other than coffee?
Well, since we're here,
You need something to round out the caffeine.
she's just gonna like pull thing on me.
If you want some breakfast with your coffee.
Oh, yeah, that I'm not used to cats.
She's gonna pull thing on me. I wouldn't see how she would do for that. What things.
Wait, wait.
Waffles, pancakes, omelet, or French toast. Omelet it is. If you having an omelet.
That sounds like a Gretchen thing.
All right, the waiter will come back over. And what would you like in the omelet?
Sorbet.
Coffee.
Oh, I was gonna say coffee.
Caffeinate this bitch.
She's just gonna look at him. What would you recommend with what you have?
In the morning, I would recommend small amounts of beef, probably some cheddar, rounded out with the green.
Sounds good. I'll take it.
All right.
That's what I think tomatoes. Flour and tomatoes.
We do have tomatoes still.
Got some tomatoes. Not a lot.
Can be done.
I want to water it down. So that's what the hands are supposed to look like.
After he walks away, the Triton will approach the table and look at Clem. You were inquiring about our produce.
Do you want to talk a little more privately? I feel like making, you know, have a little shut up about potential business things.
That's why you were asking. Well, I'll be in the. They'll just point over to a door. That's a small office over there. When you're finished, you can
Alright.
come.
That's nice.
Gotta clean these up.
Yeah.
And finish his face.
A little more time passes. Sesh's omelet is brought out. I said a little more time passes. Your omelet's brought out.
Oh, my omelet. I thought you said I'm on. I'm like, what am I on?
No, your omelet.
Drugs.
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 Technically, caffeine is a drug.
This is your brain on omelet.
This is your
Any
omelet on
questions?
coffee.
Yeah, so she's just she's actually calmly eating the omelet now. She's had her coffee. She's
Did I bring? I did not. I am fucking idiot.
No, it's not idiots. It's yours.
As I said, idiot.
Yeah, there you go.
idiot. Well, no one's a bigger idiot today than me.
What's
I-
that?
Because of
Forgetting what his character does.
I forgot everything my character does.
What?
Here,
Or obnoxious.
and not just with you.
Jesus, Ma.
Man.
You fucking coat the rim with this shit? Three's last book.
So would anyone like to do anything as they finish?
Right.
Right.
Read my poetry and call it good.
Oh yeah, I'm going into that.
Oh, Basil?
Finn, the third floor manager.
Oh.
She's got a business partner.
VIP room, yeah. It's at the top floor with the cigarettes and everything. Yeah, I'm just going.
Cool. Finn will look up from his desk. Yes, Miss looks at a paper. Clementine, was it?
Yes, you could just call me Clem.
Right. Clem?
You
Is
see,
this about a business proposal?
I own an orchard out in Faroes, not too far from here, actually.
Mhm.
And I happen to sell quite a lot of decently sized produce for a cheaper rate, as it's easier for you to grow. I'm just wondering if you wanted to perhaps get some shipments.
What cheaper of a rate are we
Try it
talking?
out. I didn't realize I forgot how I made my rate. Was it like,
You don't need to get specific.
okay, I'll just
We
throw-
can say
Sure.
you fill in a lower number.
Yeah.
Miss Clem, if you don't mind me asking, that is awfully low, which does concern me.
Concern you how? The quality? I could send you a sample pack. Could try it out yourself. My orchard was very well taken care of, and my fruit is of very, very good quality.
The dead take care of it.
The dead. The dead child.
The
It's
dead,
to
a
die
child,
for.
and the child's army of insects take care of it.
You
Right.
can't have pets.
Okay, what have we got to lose? Do you have a specific order for me?
It's a,
Well, actually, and she'll fish around in her thing past the contract for a business. I do regular shipments with other businesses.
And you hand it to him, you remember, and here you, Valile wrote this.
What?
Remember Valile scribbled out some mock order forms and handed them to you? So it's all in a child's handwriting.
You'll have to pardon me. My younger assistant helped me out with this one. I can get you something more official later, but the information is no less poorly written as it may be.
Well, Ms. Quinn, we'll see how the product is, and if it is as good as you claim, you might have something.
All right.
I'll hand you the order form back.
Thank you very much.
I'm going to make my way to really real wrestling.
And Emma, you grabbing the same cigarettes as last time?
Walk it, grab some of stuff. Same
Oh. Yep. They'll let you. Lighter provided.
That's
Lighter match.
same difference.
Davi, you make your way down to floor 2, the fighting ring. And currently the only person is there is Lex, sitting in the betting cage, filling out some of the paperwork of his own.
Yeah. What are you doing? Filling out
Yeah.
papers, making
That was a little drip. Like an artery or something. It's a heart.
I'm running totals. Can I help? Can I help you?
Oh, Darby was interested in seeing whether was anyone going.
We can say we can do a
Wrestle. Full day.
Practice.
Oh, they all want to be home right now.
Well, I understand.
After all that,
Figured that might as well, yes.
Basil talked to me. If you give me a way to contact you, I can let you know if something opens up.
Oh. Well, who does not really have anyway? Well, yes, if that was the case, I would have called Yargal many times.
Mhm. Well, I'm afraid there's not much I can do for you in that. If you're in the next time you're in town, you can feel free to swing by and ask.
Okay, I will do that. I'm gonna make my way out of the casino to the front of it and just kind of see, like, look at the town to see if people are out and about doing stuff.
There are. Everyone's kind of going about their day. Everyone seems to be a little amped up. Everyone's kind of trying to get all the work they missed done.
Yeah, we're gonna walk out into town over to that general store that we came to first. Seeing all the people just kind of happy, a little smiley. It's like, yeah,
A little smiley, a little stressed.
we did that.
What about you three? Because he's doing that, Edma's enjoying a puff.
Wrapping up a business deal.
Yes.
So it's just me and Cedric at the
table
table right now, just like they're just gonna look up vacation.
I'm just
Yes.
to find a post or go to the general store and see if he knows a little post office.
So
I could sell that business thing back into the building.
That's talent. Thank you.
In terms of our objectives, yes, but as we're being afforded, some luxuries at this fine establishment, I feel we should splurge a bit.
You can take a break.
I have passed more powerful magics in the past. Just gonna look at the window just to see how long it's been.
That wouldn't have worked too well.
But we don't know.
There.
Should I go? We should ask what day it is. Don't know how long we were in there. Before we.
Point is, I cast a lot of magic and I am fucking tired.
Right. Clem, you make your way out. You pass by Davi, who's standing out by the general store.
It was funny when we talked to the owner.
What I'm saying is, since we're hopping around, you were like kind of looking over everyone, and as you were about to head in, Clem exits out.
Well, hi, Clam.
Hiya. Where you going?
Oh, I'm going to see what he might be able to get with his, kind of tossing the pouch up and down in his hand. His friendship money.
I don't think I particularly enjoy you describing it like that.
But Davi met a nice man named Mr. Ace, asked him for a little bit of help, and then he helped him out, and then Davi got this.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, there was this nice man. He had kind of British.
What kind of help?
Well, Davi got 1 gold coin, one of the chippies, and because Davi did not know how to gamble, and you said he was not allowed to gamble, Davi did not. But Davi met Mr. Ace, and Davi asked Mr. Ace, but Davi, he had.
So you gambled vicariously, is what you're telling me.
This is vicarious.
Big mom energy.
So Davi saw this man, Mr. Ace.
You used someone else to gamble.
No, not really. Davi just saw that Mr. Ace had all of the chippies, and Davi only had 1 chippy. So Davi gave Mr. Ace his chippy and said, "Hey, can you get me more of these?" And he said, "Yes." Very nice.
How much did you get?
Davi has 100 gold.
Very good gambler, is he?
Well, it was only 5% of what Mr. Ace got.
5%.
But Davi was originally going to get 20%, but he asked Mr. Ace questions. Mr. Ace wanted more percentage, but Davi did not care because, he's going to get back more than just the one that you put in. So all in all, it is a victory for me. And also Davi got information for situation that we are in.
Davi, we at the very least need to teach you how to better negotiate.
You did get a little out of that scar guy.
Yeah, Davi is alright. I mean,
Negotiate.
Meanwhile, Ace has 1 million platinum.
Basically, you realize that your
Check
little
his savings.
gambling pot
Savings account, I mean the
is
various
a lot
savings
closer to 1 million than you do at the moment. But you want 1 million.
well, yes, but Davi will find his own way to that.
Meanwhile, yelling at trees.
I know you're there, Rich.
I'm coming for you.
I know you're there.
Mr. Ace helped Davi out. Davi did not get everything that Mr. Ace did, but Davi got more money than he started with. Davi got information, and Davi made new friends. And sometimes there are things that money cannot buy for.
All right, you've confused me. I'm just going to continue on with my own business. Thank you very much. And I'm walking to the general store.
Okay, Davi's gonna go into the gentle store.
All right. As you guys open the doors and head in, Clem, you are lightly bumped in the shoulder by a pear-looking fellow with a kind of a unamused grimace sitting across his face. Doesn't really pay much mind to you and keeps walking.
See this guy?
Yeah, he bumps into Clem, like very lightly.
Pardon you?
He keeps walking.
Richard, look at this.
I know anything about this guy.
He's wearing a cloak, not unlike the one Cedric's wearing.
All right, I'm gonna go over to this guy, and I'm gonna kind of grab his cloak and just. Where did you get your cloak? Kind of cool. It's almost like mine, right? Where did you get yours? Did you make it?
I'm just gonna keep walking.
Walking.
So that voice is mildly disturbing.
Yeah, that was gonna look at the man in the cloak. Usually when people try to talk to you, you at least try to hold conversation.
He does not respond.
Okay, well, you're not going to make any friends like that. So at least try and look somebody in the eye and hold conversation next time. Have a nice day, you creepy cloaked man.
Clem, on the other hand, you walk in, and Freese is currently looking over some paper with a furrowed brow, and he looks up, kind of sets it down face down. Yes, you made it out. Holy
So
damn.
here.
Not a day. We'll see.
Oh, that.
You all work best.
interesting.
I'll come in after. Hello again.
No, you as well. I take it that means you all made it out.
I was looking for a post office of some kind. Yes, the casino's free. Everyone's out and about now.
Thankfully. Children also came back from their field trip on farm, so that's nice.
That's
Teacher said they got a bit lost and found some help from some wanderers.
interesting.
Very.
Some wanderers, one of the wanderers. runs.
Haven't you seen any demons?
One of the wonders runs. Yeah, another wonder. I don't know if it's ready. Will you?
Well, I handle most of the posting around here.
Oh, well, I need to check this out. Firms.
Sure, until a small envelope, you could just write the specific address on it. All right, I'm going to get this posted for you the next time the courier comes by.
If it takes too long, it's actually like it's fighting.
That's still hopefully. Can't say for certain, but he should be here. They usually stop by every day, at most every 2 days. Nah, it's not by yet today. So.
Oh, what's the people say? People gonna say it's busy.
Probably tomorrow.
Probably.
I was gonna go over the counter at the general store and go. So, what type of things do you have here to buy?
A wide variety of fairly common items, but useful items. What are you looking for?
Anything magical?
No, I'm sorry, I don't deal in that. That's expensive stuff. I can't
Anywhere
afford
we
to
can
get
shop for something magical in this town, other than here? There's real.
this town.
Store.
No, we don't really get magical goods much. We barely get magical people, honestly.
Oh no, Davi, it looks like you should save your money.
I just wanted to buy something nice for them.
You don't put magical people so she sneezes.
You can save your money to buy something nice
Do
later.
you guys sell you sell meats and wine?
Was it beats for a second? Like
We have a few different stained wooden beads, yes.
Oh, I would like those and some wine.
How much of each?
That would be enough to make 5.
That paint's likely dry by now, by the way.
You
So it
go
looks wet. It's
Kind of
supposed to
count some
look
things out as he's putting them in a bag.
I'm fine.
Count out some lengths of twine. All right, all said and done. That'll be
Oh, this is for Austin.
for 5 of them.
Oh,
One silver.
that's a good-
Okay, and I'll just hand him the silver.
Thank you much. Now push the bag towards you.
Probably wouldn't be this bracelet up of this.
Actually got a lot better than people in the okay. Actually, I'm a tape show.
Anything else you need to do in the general store?
No, that's it.
Actually, as you're turning, excuse me, Miss what was the name? I forgot your name.
Len?
Glenn. You may want to watch yourself.
Why?
And he's gonna look around and see that you two and Davi going in. He's gonna slowly lift up the paper, and it's a "Have you seen me" poster with a sketch that looks a whole lot like Cedric.
Can I have that?
Sure.
Oh,
That
Davi wants to see-
unsettling
Davi
gentleman
wants to
just
see-
dropped it off.
Does it have any information?
It says reports sightings to a man named Devon in Fallon.
Interesting thing.
Says his brother ran away, deeply worried. Any sightings let him know.
backstory.
Oh, slide the paper over to you.
Taking it. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful day. And they're walking out to go find Cedric.
So, meanwhile, me and Cedric are currently on the breakfast bar still.
I am starting to fade.
No, I got you. I'm keeping him time, but I'm also practicing it to a degree. And I think that's actually a pretty good place to leave off.
All right.
Whoa! Wow!
Yay! I was wondering when that would come into play.
Oh, give me a little break. It's been like 3 adventures.
Oh, I'm out there.